Well, that was a good way to start the show off.
Yeah. Also, I'll be right back. I gotta go check on the dog.
All right.
Oh, my bad. That's right. I thought I had muted my mic. Never mind. Heyo. Turned off my camera. Thought everything was fine. Nope, I'm good.
Yep. So we got rid of Nick.
Chris.
Yeah, we got rid of Nick and upgraded.
Hey, but I had to bring a little bit of Nick in here. You know what I'm saying? Get a little bit of that DBZ going. Man, I saw that he got the manga box. Like,
Yeah, he may hopefully jump on tonight and he can show that off. So we'll see. But I don't know anything about it, and I don't really care. But I know a lot of you guys thought it was cool. So, but yeah, it's been a while since we've done. I think the last time we did. Wow, it's been a month exactly since the last Babylon, because the last time we did a Babylon was the weekend before Lexington. And now we're doing a Babylon the weekend before Huntsville. Before Huntsville. So I believe Panda's going to Comic-Con this weekend coming up. We are, Nick, Justin, and I, we've got Comic-Con this coming weekend. And then Tyler from Whack Comics is supposed to jump on a little later. He is on his way home from a Comic-Con he went to today. And so we're going to be doing some Comic-Con talk tonight. I picked up a small collection, small in size, large in quality. And I was like, do I want to show this off in an edited video? And the reason why I'm not going to show it off in an edited video, I'm going to show it off tonight, is because I'm going to do edited videos showing off a lot of these for a CGC submission through a pre-screen and also just a regular fast track. So if you guys want to hang around, I got some pretty big books, some pricey books. Some of them going to get graded. Some of them just going to sell raw on Whatnot. So if you're not following us on Whatnot, make sure you're following us on Whatnot. If you don't know what Whatnot is, you got to get on that train. You need to get away from eBay. I am coining that phrase. Get away from eBay. All right, because Whatnot is where it's at. And I definitely, at first I was like, Whatnot? I don't know about this, man. This seems like I know on eBay you can just go type and search, find the book, buy it. Yeah, but on Whatnot, if you're following the channels on there and you see what they have in their preview videos, you can ask them questions about that book right then and there. You can have them take it out of the bag and board, show you everything on the book, anything you want to know about it. They're going to answer it for you right then and there. You don't have to send them an eBay message and then hope that they get back to you before the auction is over. I've had people not get back to me until after the auction was over, and I felt like sometimes like that was because they didn't want to answer the question. They wanted me to just go ahead and buy it because they knew something was up. But yeah, we're gonna have some Whatnot content coming out on the channel here soon. We are actually partnering with the guys over at Whatnot, so we're excited about that new relationship and the things we're going to be doing for them. We picked up a really cool role for them, so it's going to be a lot different than the other channels that you guys have seen partnered and sponsored by Whatnot. We're going to be doing something a little different for them, and we're excited about that, so that's going to be cool. But let's see who's hanging out in the chat, and then Justin and Panda and I are going to get back to a conversation we were having backstage that probably everybody has something to add a little to. So we got my man, the Southern Comic Geek. Can't wait to hang out with this guy this coming weekend. Him and he and Big Wheel Comics are going to have their own booth this year.
No way.
Yeah, they're going to have their own booth set up at Huntsville this year. So
that's cool.
Awesome.
Yep. When you know Two Brothers Comics, big things can happen at Huntsville for you. I mean, that's just how it goes. You're going to see, Justin. I know you're not. I know you haven't experienced the Huntsville experience alongside Two Brothers Comics, but it's like that Will Ferrell thing. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. We're kind of a big deal.
I just have one question.
What's up?
Can I get tacos?
Yeah. I don't know that they'll be for sale at the show, but after the show, there's going to be a big group of us. We're going to go for beer and tacos for sure. And if not tacos, pizza. But you know what? We do have 2 nights, so we could go pizza one night, tacos the next night. We're going to figure it out.
So do
James
your
Soda?
wives go with you guys?
No, we leave them at the house.
Nice.
Yeah.
It depends on the convention for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, well, and we work like we one day to play, one day to work. So, you know, that's how it is for us. So it wouldn't do any good for them to come anyway. Plus, they don't really care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
James Sovic, what's up, dude? Good to see you hanging out. We got Chris Barrett in the house. What's up, dude? What's going on, Cap? Phil, what's up, dude? What's going on, man?
What up?
What happened here? Alan, there it goes. Alan, what's up, man? I couldn't get it to pop up. Maybe it did. I don't know. Let's see. Speaking of someone else who's going to be hanging out at the Huntsville Con, my man Ryan, Comics and the Death Metal, who you can also find on Whatnot, selling at the ass crack of dawn on Saturday mornings, throwing it down every week.
Dude, he is killing it on Whatnot.
Yeah, he is. He for sure is.
Yeah, did you see how many followers he's got? He's got over 1,000 now.
I know, dude. It's crazy. I mean, I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. But yeah, he's got us on Whatnot and Instagram. Like, he's beating us in followers. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, Justin is coming to Huntsville next week, and he will be in the house on Friday. So it'd be cool if Justin was to get. Are you coming down Thursday night? You said.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
like a 10-hour drive for me on 10-hour drive. So I'm going to leave Thursday morning.
Cool.
Probably get there Thursday evening, Thursday night.
Well, cool. So Friday, hopefully, at some point, we can either Friday or Saturday shoot over to Haven, and you'll get to hang out with Josh for a minute too.
Yeah,
so
I'd love to do that.
Yeah, Alan's gonna be there hanging out. Gabriel, what's up? What's going on? Let's see. Yo, there he is. What's up, Big Nosh? Hope everything's going good for you, brother. Hope you're doing well. I know you was out there getting that side hustle on today, man. I was thinking about you the other day, and hope everything's shaking out for you good, man.
Hell yes.
Speaking of the devil, speaking of the biggest, meanest, scariest. No, I'm just kidding. Nicest dude you'll ever meet. What's up, Josh? Can't wait to hang out with you this weekend coming up, man. You have to work the whole time, so you're not going to be at the con? Man, every year Josh is not able to go to the con, man. That sucks.
No, he'll be there.
Is he going to be there working at the con?
Oh.
Or I mean, as long as we get to see the man, that's all I'm saying.
Says he'll be there all weekend.
Boom. Ryan's definitely going to go out with us one night for sure. No, Nick, he's coming. He's supposed to come in. He's traveling. He traveled out here today so he could come have lunch with us, and he's headed back home. So he'll be here at some point, I think. What's up, man? What's up, Michael? Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, Nick, I promise to be on my best behavior always.
I don't see Nick anywhere. Do you?
I just heard him somewhere.
Oh, he'll be working at the con. Okay. Oh, right on, dude. Awesome. He's got the Haven booth going on this year. Nice. Oh yeah, Huntsville is the Two Brothers Comic Con for sure. I mean, you know, no offense to Southern Comic Geek and Big Will, but I mean, there's not a better YouTube channel going to be represented there, right? Like, we got to be the best. Close second is Southern Comic Geek and Big Will for sure. But there's no other YouTubers that are going to be there that I know of that I'm more excited to hang out with than us. Just kidding. I was trying to make that come off a different way, and instead I came off like a total D-bag. So that was definitely a hit and a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on that one.
Can't win them all. Can't win them all.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to throw shade one way, and then I blanketed way too much, and then I just sounded like an asshole. So that was an accident.
Yeah. Tried to throw shade. You ended up just crapping on all the people and just stepping over them and everything. It was just beautiful.
coming from a channel who's put out a total of like 6 videos in the last 8 months. Oh yeah, boy, we are killing it. We suck. This is the second Babylon of the year. We have definitely hit the brakes. Honestly, I didn't even decide we were going to do this show until about an hour and a half ago. I started hitting people up, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna be bagging and boarding some books." So, I was like, "Hey, I'll sit there and see if anybody's hanging out on YouTube and rebag and board some books and watch." And then I was like, "Well, it is Saturday. Maybe we should do a show actually show our faces because we haven't been doing that." So. And Nick only edits his own videos to show off the big books he picks up and, to give a shit about anything else that is sitting in our Dropbox queue just waiting to be edited, right? I mean, I picked up all these amazing Spider-Man keys. Screw Dustin. He just picked up some Batman stuff.
Is that why you're wanting to show it live tonight instead of doing an edited video later?
Well, right? My Lexington
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm showing off my stuff from Lexington tonight. Oh,
yeah, you definitely should, bro. You definitely should. Yeah, we've definitely got some big stuff we're going to show off tonight, guys. My Lexington comic call, I'm not showing off tonight because it is in the queue to be edited. But I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of books like this thick that I'm going to be showing off tonight. So, can I show off some? I'll show you. Look, I'll show you a couple of Batman books I picked up, James, real quick. Oh, man, they're on the other side of the room. Darn. I mean, this one's one I'm keeping out of the collection I bought just because it's a Scarecrow cover. So I'll show you this one. Everybody knows Scarecrow is definitely my favorite DC video. Wow. So first I made myself sound like a total dick, and now I can't even say the right word. And I threw the family-friendly aspect out the window within the first 13 minutes. Nick is going to be so pissed when he gets here, but you know what? That's what happens when you don't show up, Nick. Hey, what's up, Kyle? What's going on, brother? Make sure you guys, hold on. First of all, look, we got a guest here hanging out with us. If you don't know my man Adrian, the awesome Panda 613, make sure you go the awesome Panda. Wait, the Panda Awesome 136
316. Such a dick.
If you guys are hanging out, following my man over here on YouTube and Instagram and whatnot, and all the other places that he's hanging out, you definitely need to go check him out. But then click over here, and I think now they've got it to where you can, if you can't click on the name, but you guys can go check out my man Kyle. Him and his sister are doing some really cool stuff on their channel. Awesome member of the community out here. What in the heck? This man down here just showing off all kind of big stuff down. Like, I done seen Something's Killing the Children. I saw ASM 251 or 252, Batman Beyond.
This is in my storefolio. I'm sorry. I just had all these books in my storefolio because I'm emptying out my storefolio, which is just littered with Two Brothers stuff.
I love it.
And look at
Man,
that.
that one's got more stickers on it than mine does, and I thought mine had a lot of stickers.
Yeah, but you can't have a storefolio without having a collect your way somewhere on it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, sometimes you just need to have that reminder. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And
that
so
way, when somebody in the
reminder
comic shop is giving you some shit about some books you're picking up, you just pick that storefolio and be like, nah, bro, it's all good.
Exactly.
All good.
So I'm cleaning out my storefolio to bring some other books with me, the ones that I'm going to go get signed or whatnot. And so I guess I could show off what's inside my storefolio.
All right, then.
Yeah, because you're
All right.
going to Planet Comic Con, right?
I am going to go to Planet Comic Con. Going on Friday, I'm going to meet up with Nick's Kicks and Comics, Becker Likes Comics, Burke Family 54 Comics, Circumstances. You don't know who that is? You don't know that, man? So first off, I got that Something is Killing the Children, #1 in the raw. And this is a minty copy. I would hate to say that this has to be a 9.4 or better. 9.4 to 9.8. No, so JT4 is going to be there, but there's some other people that I want to meet, like people like JDF.
Okay.
JDF is a big one. Hoping to see him.
Have you ever had any encounter with JDF yet?
I have not. This will be my
okay.
first time. I saw that Tyler was in line to meet the dude.
Yep. He got to meet him today. So,
one of the ugliest first appearance covers ever.
1,000%. We actually did a video on that, like top 10 worst first appearance covers, and that I think that one won.
Is Michael Golden there? Or are you getting that one signed by him?
No, I'm not getting a lot of them signed unless they're doing it for free. Just because I'm spending most of my money on like Hangout. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm spending most of my money on.
I wish you guys
tacos and beer afterwards. You know,
I wish you guys would have all just came to Huntsville instead. I mean, Eastman's going to be here. Who would you rather hang out with, Eastman and Two Brothers Comics, or JDF and Burke Family 54 Comics? I mean, is that even that's not even a question?
It's not. But Nick got this exclusive meetup because of Becker to meet up with John Romita Jr.
Nice. I got something.
Canto.
I got something really big. John Romita Jr. I'm going to show tonight.
Awesome. Yeah, because we're going to go meet the man. Got that Batman 423 first print.
That guy's doing like every time I see a convention, he's there. Like he's Planet, he's doing Heroes Con, is he doing MegaCon this year?
Stray Dogs #1.
Baltimore, he's doing Terrificon in Connecticut. Like every time I turn around, John Romita Jr. is doing a show.
Got that Six Flags.
One. Six Flags edition.
And I made a mistake. It's not John Romita Jr. The book I have that's really big. It's Senior. I've got a couple of really big John Romita Senior pictures or books.
Man, you really can't talk today. Words are hard,
dude. Dude, it's been rough lately, man. I've been absolutely running myself into the ground for the last 2-3 months. It feels like. Absolutely feels like I have been running myself into the ground.
So what are you going to do to take a break? What do you do to rationally detach from all this stuff?
Well, see, that's the thing. It's not even been comic oriented stuff. It's work and my son's baseball and my son's other karate and stuff around the house that needs to be done. And then,
but what about for you? What do you do for you? What does Dustin do to relax? And that's not that.
If I said that on here, Nick would be pissed.
So you like to take things into your own hands, is what you say. Well, I figured you were going to start talking about your Harley. You didn't sell that thing yet, though, did you?
Yeah, I did.
No,
I sold it months ago, man. Like over the summer,
you?
Or not over the summer.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I sold it months and months ago because, yeah, I mean, it just gotten to the point where I was so busy, I hadn't cranked it in like 6 or 8 months, and I was just like, man, it's put that money to use. So, I'm glad I did though, because, I bought that new truck over the summer, and it was an F-250 gasser. and that thing is it eats gas like crazy. I mean, I was spending upwards of $350 to $375 a week in gas.
Jeez.
Yeah, and
Is it just because of the commutes that you had, or what?
Yeah, and the truck gets like literally 9 miles to the gallon.
Oh,
Yeah, so it was pretty rough. Well, my wife, she actually is working from home now, and so she was like, "I'm not really driving my car, maybe 20 miles a week to take Hagen to school, and that's it." So she had this crazy idea, which I was against at first, but this idea to trade in her car and get a new truck that would be a lot cheaper on gas, and then just buy her, a little car to run him back and forth to school and stuff. So we did that last week. So that had me tied up all week last week. So I went and bought a new Chevrolet last week, and man, that thing's so much better. I'm getting like 22 miles to the gallon in that thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for a full-size pickup. So really happy about that. But yeah, so selling the Harley like that money being in my bank account, like that was a big help to have some, down payment money and stuff like that. So and then like I said, we've got the new partnership going with Whatnot. So I've been having to work on trying to come up with stuff to put up for sale. So
Ooh, is that Fugitoid?
It is.
I can't see him. Make him big.
Yo, what's up, Ramsey?
Make him big.
What's going on, brother? But so yeah. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Is that that is a NECA? Was that an exclusive or?
So I have no idea. It was part of Target's Haulathon. So I think in the month of March, every week Target would release new Neca Turtle products. And I walked into my Target that week, and it was just on the shelf. There were two versions: the regular one, which is this one, and then there was one that came with like I think a sign plate by Eastman.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Nice. Gabriel, that I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I would assume so. I don't know what I mean. I guess if it's comic book orientated, then because you have to select a category for everything you're selling. So I'm not sure if that one would, if it's comic book oriented, then I guess you could put it in that category and it should be okay. But man, this is really low grade. Just beat up. But it's a 12 center from 69. I just like the cover. I think that it really kind of looks Neil Adams-y to me, but I'm not sure. Anybody know? Is this a Neil Adams? It almost looks Neil Adams-y to me. I'm thinking no. Okay, so yeah, it sounds like you should be able to find a category in there, Gabriel, if they have stuff for food. Yo, TK, what's up, dude? Hey, what you been up to, TK, man? I ain't seen you doing nothing in a while. Perry either. I meant to check up on Perry last week too. He hasn't put out a video in like months. That's right, dude. I got some pretty cool Batman stuff tonight. I got a bunch of stuff, dude. So it is Neil Adams. Okay.
Last time I saw TK and Perry, they were playing the game online. I can't remember what game it was.
Oh, okay. Last time I saw TK and Perry was when I was on the show with them. Anybody need Batman 171? First Silver Age.
Are we trying to sell right now? Is that what's going on?
I mean, it's coverless, but it's still Batman 171. I saw a copy go on eBay for like, I think it was like 40 or $50, something like that, maybe more. I can't remember. Coverless though. I was like, golly. But yeah, I don't know. We'll start this one off at $1. Oh, I don't even want to put it in the bagging board. It's gonna be. Don't
Ooh,
tear.
could you imagine putting that inside Mylar right now? Just how much it would just catch on everything?
Ain't no way, bro.
Ooh.
Empire, what's up, bro?
You might
Yeah,
be
I mean,
more inclined to put that in a top loader.
it's complete and everything. So, oh no, bro, I got that sweet touch. Pow.
Once again, taking your things into your own hands.
That's right, man. I handle my business.
Ain't nobody more gentle than I am with myself.
Oh, so I've been reading the new Avengers. I believe it's the Bendis run. From like,
Is this after all the Conchu stuff?
No. This was like from the mid 2000s. Like this was the stuff with that the first appearance of Illuminati is in that series.
Oh, okay.
And I had that entire series. It actually came in a collection, that big collection I purchased a couple months ago, but I sold it. And that was actually the stuff I sold in that video. If you guys saw the video where it said that, we really messed up. Yeah, it was that set of books. But, man, that series so far is really, really good.
Okay, I was just about to ask how you like Bendis's writing.
Yeah.
I was interested in.
Huh? Oh, and to answer your question, Gabriel, I actually read it on the Marvel Unlimited app. And I will tell you, I 1,000% would say yes. It is 1,000%. I was scratching my leg, by the way. Just throwing that out there. That was definitely my leg.
Nobody thought about that but you.
Well, I just looked at the camera and I was like, that looks bad.
It's so funny because, when I'm training and stuff like that, and I'll say something, like I'll say, because I have to teach physical skills with a lot of things like disengagements and how to properly hold somebody without trying to hurt them, because we are dealing with kids with disabilities, and there are things like where you have to do a hug from behind or something like that. And I said, okay, if you guys are going to be staff, go ahead and turn around and give your body to your partner. And I was like, I can't believe I just said that out loud, but in my head it made perfect sense. But when you say it out loud, it's like, nah, that just, yeah, I'm really sorry, folks. Yeah, I'm really sorry, folks. Like, I don't know what's going on. Because I work in HR, now that training, I guess, is part of HR. It's like,
yes, you should probably be a little more selective and careful with your words then.
But you know who the F I am. And it doesn't really work out that well for me.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm constantly being told, hey, you need to watch how you say this or that. It's like, oh yeah, people could misconstrue that. Yeah, I talk in a lot of innuendos, and I'm really sorry about that. I can't help it. It just happens.
Yeah, people may take FU the wrong way and not understand what I actually meant. So I got to watch it.
Right.
But no, I mean, back to the new Avengers. Yeah, I think it's so far I have read 7 issues of it, and I'm hooked on it, man. I'm digging it. I'm still a little. So the whole issue 7 being the first appearance of the Illuminati, I'm kind of like, okay, like, is it really though? Because all it is like all these characters are sitting together. They have like one page of conversation, and it's never alluded to that they are some kind of special ops team or Illuminati. Like if you didn't know anything about the Illuminati, you would say, oh, so Black Bolt, Xavier, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Submariner just are hanging out, like talking.
Just hanging out, yeah.
So I'm curious to see, like, at what point do they actually, like, does the story allude to what they're doing a little more? Because I don't know. And right now, I kind of feel like that issue number 7 is kind of a reach for a first appearance. That's the first time I guess you see all of them together in a room, but that's it. Like that's the only part about it. Like there's no
Ooh, it's cell shaded too. I didn't know that.
nice.
That is super dope.
That's how we get the World War Hulk. Yo, Sentry. I've never read anything with Sentry, but I'm down with Sentry. After what he did to Carnage, bro, he straight up Hollywood Hulk Hogan hit him in half. Like it was like Hogan with the T-shirt. Yeah.
That happened in that issue?
Yeah, I think it was actually I think that actually happened in the second issue. But that was my first introduction to Sentry was this series, and I'm like, yeah, I'm down, dude.
Have there been any 12-panel grids of just talking heads yet?
There's definitely been several where I'm like, Jesus Christ, do we need all of this dialect? like it's almost like, you know what? I'm gonna pay homage to Stan Lee right now for an hour. Because I kind of like, bro, like this. I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I feel like that gets really bad around Secret Invasion. Like it seemed like there was at least one whole issue that was just like 12-panel grids on each page with talking heads.
Okay.
So if you make it to Secret Invasion, just prepare yourself for that.
So is Secret Invasion in the new Avengers run, or that's its own thing, right?
Yeah. So there's like the main Secret Invasion, I think, with 7 issues, but I feel like New Avengers was probably the most important title.
Okay.
To the main series when that was going on.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, okay, right on. Yeah, and then I got my first interaction with Sauron too. I had no idea Sauron could just change. I didn't know Sauron was an actual human.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't even know Sauron was a freaking mutant. I thought Sauron was just a pterodactyl, and that was it. So that's been pretty cool.
He's also a scientist.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also got more powers than just turning into a pterodactyl.
Oh yeah, like he can absorb other mutants' powers. So
yeah,
I saw that, and I was like, okay, this is cool because he totally messed up the new Avengers, and I mean he was wearing them out for a minute there, and same thing with the Wrecker from the Wrecking Crew. He was in there, and I was like,
he's an
okay.
OG.
I was like, this dude right here put a whole ass whooping on somebody.
That's making me remember a scene that comes up later on during like the Dark Avengers stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you what it is if you want me to ruin it for you.
Maybe not yet.
Okay.
Maybe not yet.
You know he'll ask for it when it gets closer to it.
I'll tell you my favorite thing about this series though is David Finch, man. I love his art. Like I didn't, and honestly, I had no idea. Like there's a lot of things that this is like making me think like, well, I had no idea. Like I don't know nothing, I guess. But I didn't know he did interiors. I thought he was strictly a cover artist. So the fact that he did interiors, I was like, man, I definitely want to check this out now. So I've really enjoyed his interior work because I love his covers. He's definitely one of my favorite cover artists.
Hey, you gonna show off any of those ASMs that you're flipping through there?
We talking about Willis? Yeah, I'm almost got this first stack bagged and boarded, and then I'm gonna show them off.
Okay.
But this isn't even like the good stuff here yet. Like, I mean, this is just some random ass Silver Age ASM.
Yeah, because that's no Silver Age random ASM is good stuff. It's just
it's really not. I mean, it's kind of junky. Is it even necessary to comics?
Yes.
Nick was over here today. He was like, "Oh, this happened in this issue, and this happened in this issue." I'm like, I don't care.
I hope you look at him like, nerd.
Yeah, like I don't give a damn. Had like a Chris Rock thing going on. So yeah, I just started reading New Avengers like a couple days ago, before bed, and I couldn't put it down. I read like in 2 days. I think I read a total of 7 issues, and that's as far as I've gotten now. So, but that's the first thing I've read in probably 2 months. I don't think I've read anything in the last 2 months. It's been that crazy for me. It's been bad. It's been bad.
So you haven't caught up on anything that's new then, huh?
No. And honestly, the only new stuff I'm reading has been okay.
I can see the book. I can see that that's an ASM 55.
No, you're mistaken. It's just 59.
Whatever.
But I've been reading Stillwater. I've been reading Walking Dead. I'm like 4 issues behind in Batman, I think. Maybe just a couple, actually. What else? I picked up that new Alice in Wonderland deal. I don't know if I'm going to read it yet. But I picked it up. I might read it. We'll see. But what's been good, man?
Man, I read
that on purpose. I did that on purpose.
I read The White Knight the other day. That was really good.
Was it?
Yeah. White Knight. I can't remember what it was like. Beyond the Batman or something, or Batman.
Yeah,
Beyond
Batman
the
Beyond the White Knight, issue number 1.
Yeah, that was really good. I liked it.
Yeah, I had it pre-ordered, and then like friggin' something happened, and the writer, I guess, posted something about it being like shorted, and then it blew up, like in price or something.
Did it really?
Yeah. I mean, I put mine up for $1 on Whatnot, and I think I got like 13 or $14 for it. But I have people that don't have comic shops near them that follow me on Whatnot, so I'll put stuff up on there for $1 start, or I'll put it up at cover price.
Yeah.
And that was one. Actually, I put it up at cover price because if it was a new book, so I wouldn't have started at $1. Because if it's a book that I pick up that I don't care to read, like if I'm not going to read it, I'm just buying it because I think someone might want it, I'll put it up for cover price. And but yes, and then someone was like, "Oh man, you shorted yourself on that," and I was like, "It went for more than cover price." Like okay,
right.
I looked it up.
Real quick, was that an ASM 75 you just flashed the corner of?
This?
No, before that.
This one? No. This right here is the biggest heartbreaker of all of the books I picked up, because I was so excited about this book, like to have it. Like I was going to just keep this in my personal collection, but I don't know if it's even worth anything at this point because the cover's detached on it, but it's still a huge book. So when we get to this one, I want all my Daredevil people to hang out because I need you guys to help me and tell me if this book is worth any damn thing at this point. Because I don't know what the deal is with it at this point. So I'm not going to get it graded. I know that. It's not worth grading, I don't think. Does anybody know what is the highest grade you can get for a completely detached cover but a fully complete issue? I don't know what the highest grade you can get.
My X-Men 1 is a detached cover, and it's a 1.8.
It's completely detached.
I think so. Well, I
Okay.
detached cover on the label.
Okay. This one's completely detached 100%. Completely detached 100%. All right, so I'll start off with this stack here. I got 2 stacks ready that I'll show you guys. Now, like I said, the majority of this stuff is going to be available on our Two Brothers Comics Whatnot auctions. We are now partnered with Whatnot, so as per our contract, I will be holding sales on Whatnot, and these are some of the books that you can come and get. First off, we have a Fantastic Four issue number 244. This is that first appearance of what's her name? She was the second Nova. She was also
Ray.
the Herald, huh?
Frankie Ray.
Frankie Ray. Yeah, I think that. So this is her first appearance. Also, she was a Herald of Galactus. This is a newsstand, and it's a Mark Jeweler. However, the damn cover's detached. Go figure. But it presents pretty nice. It's not terrible, especially being a newsstand, but it is a Mark Jeweler, so I thought that was neat. Let's see. Next up, we got a couple of these Fantastic 455s. They're lower grade. I got me a really nice copy sitting at CGC right now, waiting to get graded. So I'm hoping it comes back this week. Actually, I'm expecting to have a decent unboxing for CGC books that I sent off back in November. But my man Cave, he hooked me up with one of these when he sent me that Marvel Spotlight number 5. But I will have 2 copies here available. Fantastic Four 75. So I have one of those. Fantastic Four 31, the first appearance of Franklin Storm. So that is Sue and Johnny's father. And you got the Mole Man on there. Mole Man.
Hey, did that Fantastic Four, what was it, 75 or 55? Which one was that?
This one?
Yeah, does it have the subscription crease to it?
Yes.
Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah.
I believe that's what it is, yeah.
So I think my goal this year is to find a book that has a subscription crease to it, just because I like the whole
Oh yeah.
thing of like mail away comics.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean? And having those subscription creases in there.
Absolutely. I've got a few, and I think it's cool, man. It's historical at this, it's historical
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I would really love to get one still encased in the envelope.
Oh yeah, that would be
That
sweet.
would be really cool.
That would be sweet. Yeah. So I got a few of these. The 150. I really want this in a 9.8. None of these are 9.8 contenders, but we have 2 directs and a newsstand. I was gonna get them graded, but I think I'm just gonna let them go raw. So X-Men 13.
You just gloss over that one.
Gabriel, I started reading Fantastic Four at issue 48, and that was actually where I started, and that really got me into the Fantastic Four. Issue 48 all the way up through I think I ended up stopping somewhere in the 60s, but that's a great run. Great run of early Silver Age Fantastic Four. Brother John, what's up, dude? But yeah, this X-Men 13, this is a second Juggernaut. This is something I'll have up for sale too. It's super low grade. It's got like some issues, but that one will be on there as well. So now let's get to some of the DC stuff. And this isn't all the DC stuff, but this is the second stack. And I've still got 3 more stacks I'm going to work on bagging and boarding. But we got, anybody know what's cool about this book? Anybody knows what cool about? Tell me what is cool about this book, somebody.
Is it the first?
The Beatles?
The Beatles?
It is. You got the Beatles on the Batman cover, baby. Check that out. And I don't care nothing about the Beatles, but I think it's pretty cool. I know that the Beatles were pretty popular and important, but I've literally never they've never done anything for me. But that doesn't mean that You can't still show some respect. You know what I'm saying? We got the first Kite Man. Dude, this book, bro, I why is this book so expensive? What the hell? Yo, if you look up Kite Man, there's one key on this dude. This book, and it's through the damn roof right now. Why? For I don't know. But
he was a really popular character in that Harley Quinn series.
Is that what it is then? Okay.
Yeah, the Harley Quinn animated series that HBO has where she's cussing and everything.
See, I've never watched it, but I'll take your word for it. But yeah, this is going in the graded pile because I had it in the raw pile because I was like, that's not actually a lot of these Batman I'm gonna keep. And this one I wasn't gonna keep because I was like, I don't care nothing about no Kite Man. And it's like third appearance of Batmite. But then I saw what it's going for, and I was like, well, I'm going to send that one to be graded. Here we go with a 10-cent Batman. I just thought that was a cool cover, dude. He's got him in the net.
Is that a speedboat?
Something like that. It's the Sea Fox, bro. You can't mess with the Sea Fox. So here's some Silver Age Batman. Pretty sweet there.
First appearance of Moobs.
Bro, my man ain't got no nipple. Bro, he got no nipples.
Dude, he got like 68-year-old grandma boobs.
Another Silver Age Batman. I thought that was pretty neat.
I like how his signature is just the bat signal.
Do what? Oh, yeah.
His signature is just... Anybody could rubber stamp his symbol.
That's how he has it signed on his license.
We already showed this one. I just thought that cover was neat, man. I like that. The Batman 171 coverless. I believe it's complete. All right, now some of these Flash books, I don't remember exactly what they were, but this one here, there was something about Professor Zoom on this one.
It's his second appearance, I think.
Okay. So, I mean, it's a 12-cent Flash. We got that first Gorilla Grodd.
Ooh, that's a big boy book.
Yeah, that's a sweet one there. This one here, there was something about this one, and I don't remember what it was, but this is a 10-cent Flash. And I can't remember if this is the one where Jay Jarek and Kid Flash hook up together for the first time or something. Or, I don't know, there's some kind of team up or something I think about this one. I can't remember. But there was something about this one.
They don't hook up. They team up.
Did I say hook up?
Multiple.
My bad.
Like it was a Tinder date.
Okay. Nick said he is almost home, so that's cool. Let me see what it is, because now I'm curious. I got to remember.
Man, you're doing this on purpose.
What's that?
I obviously can see what the next book is.
Dude, I swear to you, not even close to doing it. That I was trying to like mess with you.
It just
I just
so
can't
happens.
remember what this was, and now I got to know. Yeah, Kid Flash and Flash first team up. Okay. All right, and then we got ASM 36. So we got some early 12-cent Spidey Man. It's got some of the cover missing up here, so we should probably just throw that in the trash. We should probably do that anyway. You know what I'm saying? 105, 110, 123, 139. No, there is not, bro. No, there is not. There is 147, 127, and 120. We got issue 54, The Tentacles and the Trap.
Ooh.
Little Doc Ock. Hey, Aunt May's dead. You see how that doesn't look like Tom Holland's aunt? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. 53. Justin's just checking his list right now.
I'm writing them all down.
So we got 53 here. Doc Ock, Nuff Said. Damn, how'd they get? I wonder how much they had to pay Comic Tom to put that on this damn book. How much y'all think they had to pay that dude? He's making some money, man. He's got Marvel putting his saying on their books. 52, when Kingpin tried to kill the hell out of these guys, man. He tried to drown them to death.
Dang.
So 52, 55. This book's been getting some serious heat lately, apparently. See, I'm not up on the Spider-Man stuff, so I had to like ask around and look up and make some calls before I picked this collection up on what I wanted to grab, what I didn't. But this book has definitely seen some heat. This one I really thought about getting graded because it's a super nice copy with Ramita art. Only problem is you see the crease across the whole top of the damn book right there. Mm-hmm. That needs to press. That needs to be pressed. But I think it'll a lot of it'll press out. Some of it breaks a little bit of color though. But I mean, if you look at it from here though, like that looks stupid clean. I mean, if you don't get right up on it. So when I put it on Whatnot, I'm just gonna be like,
yeah.
There y'all go. Look how them colors is vibrant.
No, I've seen your Whatnot sales. You disclose everything.
I do. You have to. I mean, you have to.
Right.
So this is the one book that honestly should have. Honestly, this was supposed to be the biggest book out of this entire collection, but the cover is detached, and I'm so upset about it. I'm so upset about it because I overpaid out the yang for it because I'm not sure what it'll go for with the cover being detached, and I don't know if I should get it graded or not. So, without just trying to get yourself an amazing deal on this book, I would love some help as to what you guys think this book would be worth in this condition with a detached cover. But it's Daredevil issue 7, first red suit.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I was pumped about this because y'all know I love my Submariner. Plus, it's the first red suit Daredevil. And I'm not a huge Daredevil fan, but my wife and I have been actually watching the Daredevil series while we're packing up Whatnot sales stuff lately. And it's been really good. I've really enjoyed it. Plus, I've enjoyed Daredevil in the new Avengers too. So, but yeah, I definitely overpaid for this book. I'm pretty sure. So, but I mean, it's still, I mean, it's beat up, but I mean, overall, it's going to present nice. So, yeah. So, James is saying like 150. So, yeah, I mean, that's in the ballpark of what I paid for it. So, that's not too terribly off then, I guess. 2.5. Okay. All right, then, Josh. Well, that's comforting then. I'm not sure what this one would do. Let's see. Okay, so I can show this set too. So we've got my man, Captain America 100. I was really hoping this was going to be a higher grade than mine, but it ended up not being. So, no, it wasn't, Josh. An Ultimate Fallout 4 with a detached cover. What? How does that happen? But if it was a newsstand, it's still worth about $25,000.
No matter the condition.
I just don't get that newsstand like makes it worth like it's the book is the damn book to me. Like I don't care. And from my understanding, when newsstands and direct editions were both available, like people did not want nothing to do with the newsstand copies. And I understand but there was less of them printed and there was harder to get one in good shape and that makes it more rare. But does rarity and stuff like that, it doesn't always equate to it's worth more money until people just start automatically assuming so. And then you ask them, well, why are you spending more money on it then? Like, what is your personal reason? Like, because there are people that buy them to collect them. It's like, well, but what makes it worth more money to you though? And like, if that's what you do, you just collect newsstands, like, cool. But I've never gotten a complete understanding for why we pay so much more for the newsstands. But Tyler, what's up, man? He says exactly, I know. But yeah, this is it's a nice copy of Cap 100. This book has gone up in price like crazy too. But I got a 7.5. It's not going to be better than my 7.5. So that kind of sucked, but it's all good. And then we have, anybody know what this is? Thor 134. This is a big book right now. The first High Evolutionary. So this one has definitely seen some huge increases as of late. So these are all books I'm going to be getting graded right here. We got Fantastic 457, that awesome Kirby Dr. Doom cover, and I believe this one has a subscription crease as well. Yup, you can see it. So, I love that. I love that one. I'm not sure that I'll get rid of that one, but we'll see. We have, I forget what the first appearance in this one is, but I've got
Justin Hammer.
Justin Hammer, yes. And it's also the beginning of the Demon in a Bottle saga. And, awesome Submariner cover. So what else could you even want in a book? So I got a couple of these. That one's a newsstand. I think I got a couple directs. Here we have the origin of Galactus and Thor. Thor 169. So we got the Galactus origin. Awesome. Love that one. We have the first appearance of Frankie Ray, the second Nova. This is a super duper clean copy. And then we also have the newsstand. Now, Justin, do you remember when we were at Lexington Comic-Con?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So the next one, I'm just kidding. All right. So do you remember that Scarecrow book that I was looking at? And I had you look at it and I had Nick look at it. And we were all trying to decide, like, what the hell is going on with this between the direct and the newsstand? Because one had sharper colors and more detail, but the other one seemed like it was like kind of washed out.
No, I don't remember this at all. For real. I 100% am not lying. I do not remember.
It was at the booth. Hold on. Let me see if I got the book handy. It was at the one of the last booths we went to.
Like in the very first row that we missed.
You picked up that blue card X-Men book there.
Yeah. Okay.
And remember, this was the book here.
Yes.
And in the newsstand and the direct, the colors look different.
Yeah.
We were thinking it was like washed out, right?
We were looking at the oranges.
Right.
Like the color orange.
Check this out. Can you see the difference?
Yeah, one looks orange and one looks sort of like a reddish pink.
Yeah, and so in this one, all the colors are much richer. And this is the newsstand. This is the direct. I mean, literally every part of this, the colors are richer.
Mm-hmm.
So, and actually was hanging out with Ruben and Panda and a couple other people. And Ruben pulled out a newsstand and a direct of something, and they looked the same too. One was, the newsstand, the colors weren't as rich and bright and vibrant. So that's something neat that I'd never noticed until we were at the Comic-Con and I saw it on that Batman book, and then I really noticed it with these. So, but maybe another reason not to buy the newsstands. I don't know. Maybe the newsstand.
Maybe we can ask.
Okay, so
Josh
maybe do what?
Yeah, maybe ask Josh about that. Maybe because all the directs that I've had that have, like I had a Infinite Crisis on Infinite Earths or Crisis on Infinite Earths #7, the George Perez cover.
Right.
And I had a newsstand and the direct was a lot brighter. I would
Yeah.
say, just because the colors were
same
just
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, you can clearly tell
Yeah. Absolutely.
it's just much richer. Even in the logo for the Fantastic Four, I mean, it's crazy. And in person, you can really tell. So, another copy of that Iron Man, and then just this guy. Nothing too crazy. Fantastic Four #9, third Silver Age appearance of Submariner, but it's Fantastic Four #9. So definitely going to get that graded. Really excited about that. That is officially my lowest numbered Fantastic Four for the time being until I get my number 3. I'm going to get that number 3. I'm going to get that number 3. At some point, I got to get that number 3, man. That is like literally right now, Fantastic Four #3 is my ultimate grail book. Like there's nothing above that book for me right now. And I made that decision well before Fantastic Four #3 was like the it book to have. And I should have just kept my mouth shut talking about it being undervalued and all that stuff, because I wasn't the only one saying it. But yeah, sometimes when we get on here and say stuff like that, like we get our point across a little too well. And, if you don't have the book, well, you might have just screwed yourself out of the book.
Dude, I want to say that happens with you all the time.
All the time.
Like,
All the time.
honestly, you just say, I'm going to pick this up this year. And for whatever reason, one of those books that you pick ends up going astronomically out of reach. And you're just like, why did I even open my mouth?
Yeah. Yep. So that happened with that one too. So, I mean, it's just crazy, man. Josh says when they run print runs, it's normal to print the direct copies, then the newsstands. So I would imagine you're seeing books separated by good distance on the print run. Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely. Absolutely. We did, Gabriel. Yep. They're awesome. Justin brought them to us at the Comic-Con. Excuse me. And yeah, we loved them. They were awesome.
Hey, you cool if I show books off?
Yeah. Yeah. This was one. I'll show you guys one book I picked up at the Comic-Con. Neil Adams, Double Bat Pants. This was a big one that I picked up, so I'm going to get that graded too. That's for me to keep for sure. 5, 6, and 10. First 3 appearances of Doom. What you got up there, Josh? What you got up there? All right, Justin, I'm going to let you show some stuff off while I do some more bagging and boarding. Just don't be paying attention to nothing I got sitting here.
What was that?
Nothing. You said you were going to show off books. Now you show off books and let me work.
Man, all right. I got a slab.
Don't worry about whether or not I have multiple copies of certain books.
Oh, sorry. That one hurt. Oh, that one hurt.
Hey, Bronze Page. I haven't seen it. Justin, have you seen Morbius?
Have I seen what?
Morbius?
No, I have not.
Okay. Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. So really, as of right now, no thoughts at all. I think people are overly critical of anything Sony does, though, that's comic book related. So that's just my 2 cents, because I actually liked both Venom movies. So I'll put that out there. But
okay. Anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say Justin is gonna show off his Lexington Comic Con comic book haul, and there's some big books in there. And Justin, I will say, when you get to one book, I do owe you an apology because I told you not to buy the book because I thought it would come down, but it seems to just keep going up. And I still, even though you paid more than you had to at that con to bring the book home, I think you still did okay because it's still going up.
We're talking about the big one, right?
Yes, I still think you did okay with that one, even though you didn't do as okay as you could have. But it wasn't my fault. I just like to say that. Like,
Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Okay, so first up, I got a slab in the mail today.
Woo-hoo.
So I'm going to show it off, and I'm going to tell everyone if they want to see more of my slabs, I'm going to be on Slab Hub in 2 weeks.
Which is an awesome show. Awesome.
Over on Ball, Fat Stacks, and Comics. So,
yeah. I mean, I've never been invited, but I'm glad you did, Justin.
Well, I wasn't invited. I asked if I could come on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it. See, to me, the show seemed pretty exclusive, like invite only. So I wasn't sure, but I do enjoy watching it. I probably will skip your episode because I feel like I've already seen it 1,000 times. But
yeah, that's fair. What's funny is that like Tyler did his first episode, and if you haven't seen that, you should go watch that episode.
Best episode ever.
And so I immediately messaged Rob after Tyler's episode and was like, "Hey, Tyler referred me. Can I get on the schedule for a future episode?" And he's like, "Now, I'm pretty sure you know that it's all comics, but because Tyler referred you, I have to make sure that you know it's just Slab Comics." And my response was, "I understand. I never said that I never committed to just showing comics. I'm just putting that out there."
I mean, this is a comic.
That
book is rare too.
This one might make Dustin a little jealous, but we got Gambit #1.
Oh, it's not the gold. It's not the gold cover, because if it was, I would have cried and I would have hated him.
I have a gold cover. It's just not graded.
See, I want a 9.8 of that gold cover. When I first started collecting, there was 2 books I wanted: the gold cover and the 266. I wanted the gold cover more than the 266. And I decided that $75 was too much to pay for an imprint copy. Then I decided that $100 was too much to pay for an imprint copy. And then I decided that, okay, now it's like $1,000 for a 9.8. I hate myself.
Okay, so I'm only going to show off 2 books that I picked up from Lexington because the rest were just like random ASM run fillers. So, first one, I'm really excited to get this one. We got X-Men 25, but it's that gold.
Oh, it's the gold.
Gold, yeah.
It's gold. That's the book you bought at that one booth.
The doctor booth.
The doctor booth.
Yeah.
Tell them the story behind that book, because I was cracking up.
Well, the story behind this one?
Yeah,
So,
isn't that the same booth where you bought that
yes.
the Pressman variant?
Yes.
Remember when that was a 9.8?
What happened with the Pressman variant?
Okay, so
Justin's like, that was a totally unnecessary.
I've always been super jealous of your Pressman, but now what happened?
Okay, so this is an important lesson, and I'm here to let everyone know this lesson. So you're all going to learn something. So, like a year ago, I was at a convention and a guy had a raw X-Men 11 Pressman variant on his shelf for like $125, and I was like, "Oh, no way, that's awesome!" I'm like, "Can I look at it?" And I looked at him like, "Do you have any other Pressman variants?" And he's like, "No, this is the only one I've got, but I've got a graded one. It's right here." It was the same book, only it was a 9.8, and he had
X-Men 11, right?
X-Men 11
Pressman variant
and a 9.8. Okay, and at the time, I think there were only 24 on the registry. So I was like, "Okay, how much is it?" And he's like, "It had a sticker on it, $350." And he said, "I'll do it for $300." It's like a $700 book, I think, in a 9.8. So I was like, "Yes, please." So I buy that book, and I'm like, "Oh man, this is perfect. Jim Lee's about to do a signing at CGC." So I send the book to CGC. They crack it open. Jim Lee signs it, and it comes back want to guess what it came back? No.
9.2?
A 9.4.
Oh, that's tough. Oh, that's so tough.
So that's why I said, hey, remember when that was a 9.8?
Oh,
I'm crying on the inside right now thinking about it.
You know what else that I'm jealous that you have? You have this in a 9.8.
So little spoiler alert. Little spoiler alert.
Excuse me, I'm just trying to put this book in this bagging board here.
I have 1 through 11 in 9/8.
Mm-hmm.
1 through 11.
Oh, you completed that.
I did.
Nice.
Okay, so pick this up from that same dealer. He's had this on his shelf for over a year, and so he was like, I was like, all right, what's the price on it? What's the best price you could do? And he gave me the price, and I was like, oh, I don't know. And then like a dude next to me was like, well, if you don't want it at that price, I do. And I was like, all right, I'll buy it.
And you wanted that, didn't you like you had looked at that book multiple times, right?
Every time I see him at a show, and this was like the 4th or 5th time I've seen this dealer at a show, I always pick this book up and look at it. Always. So I finally was just like, all right, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to buy it. So
I'm glad you did.
So now this is the part where I show off the big book that I got, and want to give a huge shout out to. Oh, come on!
What?
I saw that 66.
Did you see the back cover though?
Oh no, I didn't. I didn't see the back cover. All right, I'm not as upset anymore.
I will take the front cover.
We were looking. I was looking for that one in Lexington too.
I thought you bought it.
No, I didn't buy it.
Okay. Well, I mean, this one has a really nice cover on it, man. It presents really nice. It's got a stamp on it, but I don't know if that bothers you. But
No, the chunk on the back bothers me.
yeah, but look at the chunk on the back now, Justin. You know what I'm saying? I could have just never told you about that shit, and you would have never known. Because guess what? You're gonna get it, and you're gonna say, "Oh, I got it." Put it in the box, and it never comes out again.
I don't like that you know so much about my collecting habits.
I'm just saying. A lot of people are like
He knows
that.
your way.
That's why it's so easy for people to. I mean, like that's my thing. Like, how many times do you buy books, you get them in the mail, you look at it, and you're like, awesome, I got it. Sweet. You put it up. You don't ever take it out of the bag and board. You don't open it up. You don't inspect it. Like, bro, this book, like, you might be spending crazy money on books, and it's missing a centerfold, or, you know, like that Daredevil #7, the damn cover was detached. If I hadn't opened it up, like, I would have never known. It didn't slip out when I pulled it out to rebag and board it, but I opened it up because I was like, let me just make sure everything's attached because it kind of beat up. As soon as I opened it up, the whole inside slid down. So, like guys, don't take it, or don't let yourself skip out on that part of the process. Be excited you got it, but be excited after you inspect it. Make sure everything's on the up and up, because if you never take a book out of that bag and board, I could sell this book to you as a VF copy, but guess what? It's missing a big ass chunk out of the back, and you're never going to know that, because guess what? I don't need to rebag and board it. It's already in a nice bag and board. Or what if it was in a Mylar? Well, nobody would take the time to put a book that had a back cover tear up like that in a Mylar to make it look better so that it would sell for. Just do your due diligence. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, big shout out to Nick spending all that money at that one dealer because I was able to get a discount. Oh, is that another one? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing
You want this copy?
What's wrong with it?
Nothing.
I don't know if I believe you.
Look, dude, it looks great.
It looks great. What's wrong with it?
See how I just got Justin with the same book? With the same book. He couldn't see that tear in the back. All of a sudden now he wanted it. I just wanted to show you guys how that would work.
I didn't see the stamp on it.
It's on there. That's the same exact book, bro. I was just running a test to show people. Took out 4 books to check, and it turns out they were all signed. One was my TMNT number 10, signed by Eastman. And that's another thing. Check for those signatures on the inside cover. Check for those double covers. I went through this collection, like 2,200 books. I was looking at every single book for double covers, and I was getting so pissed. I found one, and it was a Silver Age Jimmy Olsen. I was so excited. First one ever.
Nice.
Sorry, Justin. Go ahead, man. I didn't mean to steal your.
That's
thunder,
okay.
bro. My bad.
So I appreciate Nick spending so much at that one booth because I was able to get part of his discount as well.
Yeah.
So
Me
I
too.
got my very own copy right here.
Oh,
He did. He did.
how's that one looking?
I think it's a 9.4 or a 9.6 on a good day.
Yeah, it was definitely the best looking raw copy at that booth. Now it was probably the second best looking raw copy at the show. However, we missed a whole entire row of booths.
We messed up.
Ooh.
Yeah, we had already blown all our money, and then
We
we
done messed up.
Yeah, and then we
We done
found
that.
a whole nother row of booths. Nick found an ASM one that was like $3,000 under GPA he could have bought if he didn't buy all the other stuff. Justin found a raw one of those that looked better for like $300 less. Like, I was the only one that didn't go over there and say, damn, I could have got what I wanted cheaper. I walked over there and I was like, no, I'm good. I mean, sucks for y'all, but I'm good. I feel good. Yeah, I felt bad for those guys because Nick would have totally bought that ASM one.
How much did you end up getting that UF4 for, if you don't mind?
I paid, let's see here, with the discount, I think it was $1,100.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And raw copies
Raw?
are selling every day for over $1,300 right now, almost $1,300. I see them selling for $1,200 plus every day right now. So
Damn.
it's crazy, dude. And I got one sitting right up here. I paid $400 for like 7 months ago, however long it was. I need to get it graded. I just hadn't yet. I'm gonna do an entire Miles Morales CGC submission at some point.
Yeah.
But
Man, I remember we walked around that entire show floor, and first off, we couldn't find the booth that we wanted to go to, and second, I could not find a first print of that book until we went like the very last booth. It was the biggest booth there. It's the people we had been looking for the whole time, and they had like, I don't know, 6 copies. And we looked at every single one.
And each one was selling for over.
No, they were all around that price, but this was definitely the most expensive one.
Oh, okay.
so
they priced it accordingly to condition then.
Yes.
Okay.
this is a sinister book right here, boy. I tell you what. These square bounds are so hard to get in a bag and board. I swear it.
Is that really an annual one?
Oh, easy. Oh, she
Whatever.
fit.
I already saw an annual one. Nick has it.
He does. Do you have one?
I'm not there in my collecting yet.
Oh, okay. It just would have been cool if the whole team had one.
Could just A-OK that one to him.
Yeah, if you were a real friend, that's what you do.
I A-OK'd him an X-Men one and a Hulk 181, so I'm not A-OK'd him shit.
Wait, that wasn't the only one. You also did a 181.
That's what I said, an X-Men one and a Hulk 181.
Oh.
And although he didn't get them for free for the prices he got them for, they were definitely A-OKs. My man got over $10,000, probably almost $15,000 in books for probably less than 3.
No, it's not 15. It's not 15.
I guarantee you it is.
No, it is not 15.
That's the one.
This is a good one, man. This one's getting hot. It's heating up. A little some stuff to it right there. This has been hitting them lists. It's been hitting them lists. It's high grade too. High grade. High grade. You know, a lot of people hated Spider-Man for a long time too because of this one, but now everybody's like, "Oh, actually, that book's really cool, and we should pay a lot of money for it."
Oh, so it's 121. Got it.
Nope,
It's 121.
it's definitely not. I don't know what 121 is, but
100% 121.
no, it's not. But I will show you because I am officially down another stack. So we're gonna put that one on the bottom.
Hold on, I gotta get out my post-it note. Okay.
I got those big boy, that John Romita book in here I was telling you about. We'll start out
senior?
with the ASM. We'll start out with the ASM. All right, so we're gonna hold this one to the back. This is not the ASM book here. So
it's a big ass Daredevil book.
It's a what?
It's a big ass Daredevil book.
Apparently, it is.
It's not the same size as the rest of them.
All right, so we got
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Star Wars 1.
You really got to figure out whether or not that's the Whitman variant or not, because
It's not. He had one, but I didn't mess with it.
yeah, a lot of people don't mess with the Whitman variants.
It's the first.
Is that the second copy or the first copy that you had? The one without the tear or with the tear?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing,
Oh,
testing,
I
testing,
can hear you
testing.
now. I can hear
We
you.
can
now.
hear
Oh
you,
my
but we
God.
cannot see you.
So they're seeing these on purpose. I'm
Okay.
about to take Paisley outside for a walk. We just got home, had a meltdown by a toddler who's been in a car all day.
I was gonna say
She finally gave Bunny.
she's been in constant meltdown mode since she left, right?
Well, she literally fell asleep. I don't know if you saw the Snapchat, but fell asleep within minutes of us pulling out of your driveway.
Oh, okay.
And then she woke up a little bit later, which was expected, no biggie. And then when we got here, I had to stop by Walmart to get some carrots for Bunny Fufu because that's what you do, right? And
We
What
did
the hell
that.
is a bunny fufu? Number
We
one.
planted jelly.
That's the Easter rabbit.
Ah,
We planted jelly beans. That's what we did.
Oh, that's even better.
are you guys seeing any comments in the chat? Is people just not commenting, or is the chat frozen for me? Last
I
one I
haven't
see is
seen
Filmake
anything other
Studios.
Yeah, the last thing I see is from
Okay.
Chris.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Somebody can always check on the actual YouTube.
I am. I've
Yeah,
got it running.
I'm checking right now.
Okay. All right, so rolling on with the ASM.
There you go, James Skovic.
James
Got
is the goat, y'all.
298 in a newsstand.
Newsstand?
Oh man, this book right here is sinister.
Do I have not seen it, James? I need to check
21.
out your Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah,
Six?
it ain't got,
5?
6. So it's the reprint of issue number 1. Still holds some pretty good value though. It's
ain't got
graded.
nothing on my book.
That one might get graded. I don't know. Here is the not 121, Justin, just like I said. First Ben Riley.
Oh.
Bro, it's high grade.
I see what
though.
you did there.
This book's been getting kind of popular. All right. So here we go. First John Romita Sr. here.
Oh, 40?
First John Romita
Testing.
Sr.
39? 40?
First John Romita
54.
work on Spider-Man.
Oh, nice.
First time he ever did Spider-Man. Now I want you to watch, Justin. Okay? You can see, right? Right there, okay?
Yep.
We got a much nicer copy here. Very, very nice copy here. Can't wait to get it.
Dustin, where did you get all these bangers from?
Little collection I bought, dude.
Yeah, little collection.
And then we got this big ass Daredevil book right here. So
Oh,
You
my
can show that?
goodness.
You can show that, right?
I did. Bam. Big ass Daredevil book.
No, you got to flip it around.
I'll start the bidding at $700.
All right, fine.
You're in?
Time for your checkup. Check your ears, check your toes.
First Purple Man. That looks like a really nice copy too.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like
Purple Man is cool as shit, dude. In New Avengers, like I was digging Purple Man. He's just sitting off to the side, like, "Hey, Luke Cage, you're gonna go kill all of your friends, and then you're gonna kill yourself, and I'm just gonna walk out of here." I was like, "Okay, all right, Purple Man, go on then." Yeah, it's a nice copy of Daredevil 4. So
if I was collecting Daredevil, like that,
yeah,
that's a nice looking copy.
Yeah, so the Daredevil 7 really hurt, but these three here, those are gonna do good. This is like probably like a 2.0, 2.5, but this copy here is super, super nice. So
I mean, you have those at the right time.
oh yeah, for sure. So and then let's see, and then we've got
I've seen these earlier, right? Yeah.
yeah, so we've got. I didn't mean to shut the stream down, but we've got 365s. These are all going to stay raw. So we've got those.
What do you mean shut the stream down?
I don't know. Everybody just disappeared. And then I heard a bunch of stuff getting tore up. And then we got the 375s, which I'm going to send a few of these to CGC for a 9.8 pre-screen, and the rest I'll put up raw and whatnot. So, yeah, that's the stuff that probably going to be a couple weeks, but as long as you're following us on whatnot and on Instagram and pay attention, you'll see when the sale is for sure. And then
or you may not.
Yeah. And then I got these Spawn from the action figures from the 90s. So some of the Spawn number ones from the action figures. And then if you want a Spawn
high grade
number
are those?
Huh?
Are those pretty high grade? Oh, okay. Because I know it's really hard to get those comics in high grade.
Yes. If anybody's
Ooh,
looking
look at
for
those
Spawn
ones.
number one that is not going to be a 9.8 contender, I'm selling these $20 a piece plus shipping. That's what I paid for them. Was $20. So they're not 9.8 contenders. So I'll probably just put those up on whatnot at some point too. But if you want one, just hit me up. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a big video soon on stuff I'm sending to CGC. And it's going to contain a lot of the stuff that you saw here. So if you're curious about which ones I'm sending and which ones I'm not, you guys can hit me or make sure you're following us and keep an eye out for that video. Keep those notifications turned on. We may be shadow banned at this point because I don't think a lot of people see our videos anymore. But yeah, there's a lot of this stuff I'm going to be sending to CGC. So if you want to see what I'm sending, we're going to fast track them. So I've seen people fast tracking modern stuff and getting it back super quick, but I finally saw Automatic Comics. He fast tracked some economy stuff and got it back in like, I want to say he got them back in like 8 or 9 days. So I'm going to be fast tracking all this stuff, and hopefully I'll get it back in that amount of time as well. Would be super cool. Yeah, Nick, it sucks, dude. This one right here has got a tear on the back cover. Yeah. What are you eating? Because you're being really loud.
Yeah, are you gutting a fish? What is going on?
I'm moving boxes.
Oh.
We're still in moving mode.
Yeah, which congratulations on the house, man. That's so awesome. I know I told you before, but...
Did you fast track them, Jordan? And then this is one I'm going to be putting in my 9.8 pre-screen. It's part of my Pokemon collection. I've got to get it pressed, but this right here is so killer, man. So killer. I've really never seen this, never heard of it. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be fast tracking mine. So I'm hoping that that I'll get mine back really quick too. Be super sweet because I'm gonna get these Bronze and Silver Age books back, and then after that I'm gonna do a pre-screen, and I've got about 50 books I'm putting in that pre-screen, plus Justin's books. So, but yeah. So if you saw something today that you're digging, just come
That
hang out.
fancies your tickle?
Yeah.
Okay, here's my
Was
list.
your pickle? Let me know.
Here's my
Whoa.
list.
Whoa, Nick. We talk tickle the pickle? What?
Oh my god.
Guys, I made have you guys ever had corn ribs?
No, go on. Oh, I saw a video of them though.
I made those off the video. Boy.
Yeah.
They were all right.
Dude. The fact that Nick didn't totally completely shit on them should tell you how good they were.
Well, I've refused to eat them for like the first 10 minutes because everybody's like, oh, they're so good. And I'm like, nope, I'm doing what Dustin does. And if everybody likes it, I'm not going to.
Hey, you know the rules. Yeah, I honestly didn't think they were going to be that good, but I was like, damn, this is super good.
Oh,
Super good.
Tom. Dude, I have Doc McStuffin stuck in my whole head. Have we already addressed the fact Justin's coming to Alabama? And we're gonna make it super weird for him.
Not the super weird part, but yeah, we talked about him going to Huntsville.
I mean, can it really be more super weird than, Lexington last year?
Or West Virginia as a whole.
Wait, what's weird about West Virginia?
Oh, I don't know. I was just making a joke. There's probably nothing wrong with it. I mean, there could be, and I don't know. You tell me, Justin, is there anything wrong with West Virginia?
Yes, tons of stuff. Ton. But I'm allowed to say that because I live here. I'm from here.
But I mean, is anybody really from anywhere?
Aren't we all from somewhere?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm just existing.
You're existing in your mom's ass.
That's weird.
Old school.
I just feel like that was some shit Nick was saying just for no reason. Like, why?
I don't say stuff like that, Dustin. Remember?
Okay.
I'm a normal person.
Okay.
I'm completely normal and always suitable for work.
In what regard?
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I'm new. I don't know what to do. I got the poo on me.
Man, I started saying that the other day. They're like, you've been here for like over 6 months. I was like, I'm new. They're like, but you've also been here 10 years before that. So.
Oh, did you get a new job?
Well, I came back to a company that I worked for 3 years ago, and I had 10 years with them prior. And then I came back as I came back as a higher position and a lot more pay than. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot better, actually.
Well, that is very positive then.
Yeah. Both mentally and physically.
What is it you do?
I train.
So, have you ever seen a mop, Nick? He puts all the dingles on the end of the mop.
Oh
I do.
God.
It makes it mop better.
He's a mop dingler.
You mop.
Or a dingle mopper.
Dingle mopper. I like that one better.
We need that on a t-shirt. Stat.
No, I work for a company that works with kids with disabilities.
Oh, right on.
And I train people on how to work with kids with disabilities. I've been working with this community for 13 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's before that I used to work as aircraft. I was a machinist and I put together composite jets.
Oh, right on. So the company I work for, we do several different types of manufacturing, but over in the San Jose area, it's a ton of
Mm-hmm.
machinists. And then down here in
Yeah.
Huntsville, it's a lot of PCB stuff.
Oh,
Dude,
okay.
you can make a ton of money as a solid machinist. Like
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
like ridiculous amounts of money. It's redonkulous.
You can, Dustin. It's just you really gotta you gotta be on it because they don't
I
mess
don't know
around
who
with that.
you is, but you ain't me.
But yeah, it's good. It was good money, but to me mentally, it wasn't there. There wasn't any joy, any fulfillment in being a machinist. It was the same mundane thing day in day out, and then I ended up getting laid off. So
Mm. What
I
company
lived
did
my
you work
best
for?
life. I worked for Hawker Beechcraft.
Okay.
Yeah, they were Raytheon before, and then now I think they're Textron.
Oh, okay.
I
So
don't know.
Raytheon sold off a small piece of their business.
Vince
Right.
McLean, dude, you just missed the show, bro. You like seeing big banger books, big old books.
Well, we didn't show off any of my books,
I just
so I don't think
showed,
they really
bro. I
care.
just showed off, Vince. I just showed off some stacks of books.
Yeah, but Nick, you have a video that you edited and put out about your haul.
I did on the side of a mountain, which was the dumbest. Why I decided to take thousands of dollars worth of books to a side of a mountain is beyond me. But I must say that
Right.
was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Because as I'm setting up my camera, which is also not cheap, on the side of a mountain, the wind is just blasting. So I put my comics on a bench by the side of the mountain. And guys, when I say by the side of the mountain, I'm talking 5 feet. Okay, I'm not talking. There's no guardrail. There's nothing. And I just decide to leave those books on the bench, and then I had a heart attack. I'm like, oh my god, what did I just do? I'm an idiot. So I have a small panic attack. I run over, grab them. I'm like, okay, thank God. Yeah, I say run over like I took 4 steps, grabbed them, and then I'm like, oh man, my camera's just sitting here dangling near the edge of a mountain.
Yo, did you
This is
change your
stupid.
name, bro? Did he change
Yeah,
your name?
he did.
Who?
He did. Alex Tapia.
Yeah, man. He changed
Tapia
his
Family
name.
Unlimited.
Yeah, it's
he
like
changed
Comics
it
Addicts
to
or something,
Comic
right?
Addicts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dustin, where have you been?
Dude, I have not been on YouTube at all, bro.
Sorry,
No.
Tapia. I apologize for Dustin's just
Yeah, man.
ridiculousness.
What up, Alex?
I mean,
My
I even knew.
apologies, mi familia, los vatos,
Oh my
Mi
God.
Familia. Somebody
You
was
make me
watching
feel
Blood
so
In, Blood
awkward
Out.
when you do that.
Does it
Órale.
make you cringe just a little bit?
Yes.
Órale, mi raza.
I
Maricon.
swear to God. I feel like
Dude, he is my La Raza, okay?
it's cringier than whenever Vince, what do you call it? The dude from Fast and Furious tries to talk in Spanish. Because you know he ain't Spanish.
Vin Diesel.
Hell, yeah, Vin Diesel. Nobody even know. He don't even
Yeah.
know what he is.
I thought you were talking about Vince when he got Stone Cold Stunner the other day, and how he just that whole debacle of how that happened.
That was
Oh my
hilarious.
God, dude.
I was talking to Dustin about this. I don't even like wrestling or Logan Paul, but somehow this man has managed
It's
to
not
get
that
me
you
sick.
don't like it. You used to. You just you haven't kept up with it since like
Yeah.
2006.
Yeah, but so yeah, exactly. But
You don't have
anyway,
to act
so
like you've never been a wrestling fan or ever kept up with it.
well, I was also like 10.
So,
So as an adult, I've never had an interest. And now since I saw that Logan Paul was on there, I've gone down the rabbit hole of Pat McAfee, all these old interviews of Undertaker, Stone Cold's, Broken Skull sessions, and
I love all the interview stuff like that. Like I enjoy listening to all the interview stuff and like
yeah, well, because they
that's
talk
the
about
kind
it
of
whenever
stuff
we
I've
used to
enjoyed.
watch it.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you would like the new DDP and Jake the Snake Roberts podcast too, I think.
I watched some of their stuff. Wasn't my thing.
Dude,
I
I
love
want to do the
DDP.
DDP yoga.
Me and my
I
wife,
did it for a while. It was really good.
me and my
Was it
wife
really?
signed up,
Yep.
but we haven't started it yet. His facility is like 20 minutes from me, and a guy that I played basketball with in middle school and high school, he actually works for DDP, and he is actually one of their directors now. And
Oh, okay.
like 5 years ago, I was talking to him, and like he invited me to come out and come tour the facility and meet DDP. And I got cold feet and got nervous because I was like, bro, this is DDP. Like back in the day when they came out with those wrestling buddies, that you beat up and they make sounds.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So for Christmas, that's what I wanted. So I went to the store and they had just put some out. They had Hollywood Hogan, they had Sting, they had Raven, Goldberg, all these big, huge stars, and they had DDP. Had my pick of the litter, bro. The DDP was the only one I cared about. Like, he was my guy, man. So like I got super nervous for some reason and ghosted him and never talked to him again.
What? Oh my god!
I was just like, I'm never talking to him again. I don't want him to think
that gave me a brain aneurysm. Like, you could be best friends with him right now. Like,
I ghosted him and never talked to him again, bro.
Do you remember Ready to Rumble, the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, a diamond upside down.
Yeah.
I think about that all the time. Like, at least 3 times a week, I think about that one saying, a diamond upside down. And like every single time I think about that, it makes me laugh so hardcore. So if you became best friends with him, I would want you to video yourself doing that in front of DDP. Like, dude, I can't even begin to tell you. Like,
I definitely regret it, man,
that
because
movie.
like to have the opportunity to meet him would have been cool. But I'll tell you what though. So Glenn Jacobs is going to be at Huntsville. You guys are not going to want. I have a video idea for, you know who Glenn Jacobs is. He was Kane.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know who I play on The Hunt. Well, they had some rough history together, and I'm gonna do my damnedest. I'm gonna tussle with Kane. I'm gonna go up there and whoop his mayor ass, and Nick's gonna film it.
Which fan are you more of, the Kane with the hair or the Kane without?
Oh no, original 96 or original 97 to 98, 99 Kane, the original
Undertaker's
costume.
brother.
He had that,
the
and
storyline of
I hated when he would come out every now and then. Hey, later, Kyle, brother, take it easy, man. But I hated when Kane would come out with 2 sleeves on, like that. I hated that. And he was doing it every now and then, but yeah, it was absolutely when he first debuted and he was the monster, like absolutely.
Dude, when he just threw his hand up and all the fire just goes up with it. Oh my god, that's like, dude, there's so much about the intros from back then.
He would go up and then he would, and then it would, he was Isaac Yankem, a freaking dentist before. But I'm telling you right now, I've watched so many interviews with him, and there's 3 guys. There's 3 guys that I feel like are probably the most down to earth and would be the coolest guys to sit down and throw down a couple of these with and talk to. And that is Glenn Jacobs, Mark Henry, and Paul White, the Big Show. Those 3 guys seem like the most down-to-earth, coolest cats you'll ever meet. But I'm definitely going to try to start some shit with Glenn Jacobs. I'm going to put the I'm putting the mankind mask on. I'm going full gimmick. I'm grabbing his chair, and I'm going to go. I'm hoping at some point he won't have a line, and I'm going at his ass. And I'm going to have Nick film it, and we're just going to see what happens. If he wants to hit me with the chair, that's fine. He wants to throw the choke slam down, that's fine. But I'm going to start some shit with Kane at this Comic-Con. It's happening. And I told my son this, and my son literally almost started crying. He was so scared that Kane was going to kill me.
Oh, no.
No, yes, sir. We're getting wild up in this joint.
What'd you come across?
I'm not going to go to jail, Vince. Dude, look, here's the thing. When we go to Huntsville, we got these special passes from the guy that runs it, and he tells everybody, like, leave these guys alone, let them do what they want to do. So
There you go.
I'm gonna find a ring bell and just have somebody randomly ring that bitch behind him. He's like, "What?" And here I come.
There you go. Justin, that's what you got to do now. You got to have a referee shirt on and then ring one of those bells and just ding it right behind him.
This is my shot, though. You know, like you ever feel like you get a shot, you got to shoot it. Like I feel like this is my shot, and I got to shoot it. You know, I mean, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's going to be there, but I don't know. I feel like Glenn Jacobs will be a kind of guy that he would be like he would kind of play along a little bit. Like obviously he's not I'm not going to try to get him to like fight me or anything. Like I was just kidding, but like I definitely want to get some kind of cool content out of him for it. And I think he seems like the kind of guy like, you know, he would at least like slap the hand across my neck and pretend like he was about to like destroy me or something. Now, if I could get Jeremy to let me to destroy a table, I would totally take a chokeslam through the table. Now, obviously, can't do that. You know, I mean, obviously, that can't happen. But I would do it. Like if we could sign a contract and that could happen, bro, throw me through stack 3 of them up. Let's get a 20-foot ladder and throw me off of it. Like I'm down.
Oof,
if I would have been 2.5 feet taller, there's nothing in the world that would have stopped me from pursuing professional wrestling as much as I loved it as a kid. But, same thing with basketball, too. Like, my height kills me on a lot of my dreams. So, I really hope this YouTube shit works out.
You know who was really cool to actually talk to was somebody I didn't even know was coming to my LCS, but it was Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy came over, and I went back there, and I had no idea he was setting up, and he was just like, "Hey, what's going on, dude?" And like he came up to me as I was looking through a long box and just had a short conversation. And then his handler or whatever said, "Hey, do you have a ticket?" Matt was like, "No, he's cool. He's cool." And I was just like, all right, okay. So Matt just had this conversation with me just as I was going through TMNT long boxes.
Right on.
A weird experience, but at the same time, it was very, very awesome because the dude was the kindest man. And so I'll tell that to anybody that Matt Hardy was just really cool and down to earth.
You should have deleted everybody.
Yeah, just not just anybody. I'm sorry. I should be more selective of who I tell.
I don't know. I literally wasn't paying attention to anything you were saying, and that's not on you. That's on me. And then I just was like, well, this is a good opportunity. Start some schmack.
Dude, Taz is 5'8". That's a lot taller than I thought.
That's still taller than me.
Yes, it is.
Taz always looked like he was 5'2" compared to everybody else.
You know who else is super short? This Adam Cole feller from AEW. He looks like a midget. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I just didn't expect to see their champion like this massive big dude. Or small dude.
Huh. I haven't kept up with AEW. I know Vincent McLean, he keeps me pretty much up to date with all that stuff.
The comic machine?
Adam Cole is not their champion.
Oh, I don't know who it is.
Okay, so let's talk about this real quick since Vince is in here. And I'm not
let's
saying
talk about Dragon Ball Z manga.
No, hold on. I wanted to, this is something that me and Justin talked about at the last Comic-Con. And this is not to be derogatory or to start crap or to like be some like as a lot of people say like some big WWE mark that thinks that's the only wrestling that's worth watching or anything. But it was something I thought was very interesting. As big as AEW is right now, it as big as it appears, I guess, through social media. Justin and I, Nick not so much because he doesn't really know what was going on, but Justin and I kind of got a glimpse into like how much the distance is between WWE and AEW still is, because they had the AEW World Heavyweight Champion at Lexington.
Heavyweight.
They had Adam Cole at Lexington. Justin, how many people were in line to see those guys?
4.
Do you know who had the longer line of between Hangman Page and Adam Cole and Britt Baker? Britt Baker. Everybody wanted to meet Britt Baker. Yeah.
I mean, Hangman had no line. There was nobody there. Adam Cole was talking to Britt Baker. Like there was nobody there to see him.
Now, to be fair, let's put it into context a little bit. We were there at like 6 o'clock, and the doors closed at 7.
No, this was earlier in the day on Saturday.
No, it wasn't. It was towards the
Was
end.
it not? Okay,
It
but I
actually-
mean,
this was the point where I wanted to go take a nap, and you guys wouldn't let me.
Well, you
Yeah.
should know by now you're not
But-
napping.
but at the same time, if it was Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns or Randy Orton, like I think they still would have had a huge line at that
Kevin
point.
Eastman did.
Kevin Eastman had a 10-hour line. Yeah,
Yeah, were they telling people that it's okay to wait? Like they're like,
until,
"Oh,
like as long as you have to.
yeah, it's 7 o'clock. You all have to leave unless you're in line
Yeah.
for Kevin Eastman. Then it's fine if you just stay there."
Boy, Adam Cole was not a very impressive looking person at all.
That's
Like,
what
I
I'm
feel like
saying,
I could
dude.
just like he looks like you could just like if you slapped his ass too hard, he would fall apart. Like dude's like this big around, and he's like my height. Like I saw him and I was like, "You're the guy everybody's all high on, bro." Like I don't know, man. I don't know. He didn't impress me very much. You know, I heard that Shania Twain song going on in my head.
Man, they need to start feeding them steroids again. Is
Right?
that Super 7?
No, it's NECA.
NECA. I feel like NECA would have came out with better wings than that, though.
They look better than gold bars.
It's really
Sure, for real.
this is how he would have looked in the cartoon.
Cartoon, yeah. And that's all the cell-shaded cartoon character ones that they're coming out with, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have some Super 7s over there that I haven't opened that I could go grab one of those if you want me to.
Yeah, which ones did you get?
I have the first 4 waves.
The first 4?
Yeah,
Oh wait, the new one that just came out had the surfer Mikey, right?
that's wave 5. That's not out yet.
That's not out yet. Okay, that's on pre-order, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, because I saw that Mecha Bebop. That was really cool.
Yeah, that's
They've
wave.
got some big boys coming out in this next wave.
I think that's wave 7. Yeah, that's wave 7.
Is it? Jeez. Either way, they're coming out with some sweet stuff. Like I've got Metalhead and Mikey, and I just want more Ultimate 7. Like,
Those,
those Super 7s are nice.
I like the way, like, I know some people don't like Super 7 because of the price. They don't like it because
Mhm.
of the weight. Because once you, like, pre-order it, it takes, like, a year to get it. They don't like the articulation because they just do single-jointed elbows and knees.
Mhm.
But the people at Super 7 have said, okay, we get it. Like, double-jointed knees and elbows are great. But most collectors just put their figures on a shelf in a static pose, and if you do that, the knees and double jointed knees and elbows look weird on figures.
Oh, okay.
So they've explained their logic and their reasoning behind their decisions.
Well, I think they're just quality, figures just in general.
They got some weight to them too.
They do.
They're hefty figures.
And I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's the gorilla. What's his name?
So his real name is Sergeant Bananas,
Okay.
Gorilla Grodd?
but they're calling
No,
him
the gorilla.
like Gorilla, I think.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I saw that. So he looks like a beefy figure.
Yeah, he's looking pretty chunky.
Right. And there's another chunky one in that wave. I'm trying to remember everything that I saw for that.
I'd wait in line to see this guy.
Dude. Whoop whoop. This all for my juggalos and juggalettes. Dude, I love that dude. I love that Ryan shares it every single. I've not missed one because of Ryan.
Yeah, me and him started watching that guy like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
We love him.
Oh, hey, Panda, did you know that Super 7 is doing Power Rangers as well?
I heard about that. I didn't know if that was a thing or not or what. So when are they coming out with that?
They haven't released any yet. None have
I
come
want to
out.
push
Okay.
3-0, man.
Ooh, did you see Tyler's video of the Zero?
Yes.
What happened?
No, it's just a good video.
Oh, I just like, did this toy suck, or I just want the white, the green, and Lord
No,
Draken.
they're beautiful. They're beautiful characters.
Yeah, I just want the white, the green, and Lord Draken. That's it.
Is that
Yeah,
showing up?
okay, so there's a Triceraton. That's the other one that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, look how big they are compared to like the Punk Rocker Dawn.
And these figures are no joke. Like Punk Rocker Dawn is going to be the same size as my Metalhead.
Yeah.
So to see how much bigger those guys are going to be, is there going to be an increase in cost with those, or are they going to be the same?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's going to probably go up like $10.
okay. Well, that's not as bad, but still, a $60 figure to now a $70 figure, kind of hurts a little.
I don't agree. I don't disagree with you at all. Like the price increase sucks, but I mean the amount of plastic that's going to like you could probably drop that on someone's head and kill them. Be used as a weapon,
Right?
which is why they're going to be in glass cases so my kids can't,
There you go.
This is a
Let's see,
picture I
that's
took of
awesome.
CM Punk right before he threatened to slap the piss out of me for calling him by his real name.
Oh wow. So which Super 7 characters do you have from Wave 4? Or do you just pre-order them from the whole wave? Oh, okay. It's a lot cheaper that way, isn't it?
It is, and then if I pre-order for my LCS, I get 10% off.
Oh, okay.
So
That's the way to do it.
yeah,
See, there's the bell. That's what you need, Justin.
That's how close I was sitting. We got upgraded on seats. Look, here is me and my wife on TV right before the picture I took of CM Punk, right before he threatened to slap the piss out of me. You can see me taking the picture that I just showed you.
Yeah, I see you looking like Fred Durst. Look at you. See your red baseball cap?
Florida State Seminoles. Yep, had my Triple H King of Kings shirt on. That's how close we were to the announcers. I could literally reach out and touch that guy's mustache.
Dang.
The bell keeper. We got upgraded on our seats. That was really cool. We were like 4 rows back, and they upgraded us to like sitting next to Jerry Lawler.
See, did you
I'll
know
tell you
Jerry Lawler
this.
can draw?
Oh yeah, he was actually
I
at
did not know
Lexington.
that.
Yeah, he was at
Oh,
Lexington.
okay.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
one
like he
thing.
actually does commissions and everything. It's pretty
Oh
cool.
yeah, for sure. This guy right here definitely
Uh-huh.
should wear a cup or underwear or something under that singlet. I'm just saying. Because up close, wow.
I'm not gonna make the joke I was gonna say. I'm gonna keep that inside.
Ryder. Cena. So yeah, we
I
were
was about
super
to say
close.
that looks like Cena. How big was Cena? Like seeing him that up close.
He is an impressive specimen, that's for sure.
Yeah. And how tall is the dude? 6'2"?
Yeah, he's not like crazy tall. He's just impressive looking. This was the night after WrestleMania in Atlanta. We got to go to Raw after WrestleMania in Atlanta. That's Stone Cold dropping somebody with a stunner. There's Rock. This was the night that they decided Rock and Cena were going to fight at the next year's WrestleMania, so we were there for that.
Ugh.
Dang. Oh man.
Mutagen Man.
What's Mutagen Man, right?
Yep.
All right, Vincent Man. Glad you were able to take your break with us.
Later, bro.
So did Super 7, did they do a Ultimate of Ace?
He's the pre-order is up.
Okay, because I want to say I thought I saw him. So where do you see, or which website do you go to? Do you go to Big Bad Toy Store?
Yeah.
Okay. I have them somewhere on here.
And then have you seen the NECA Turtle van yet?
I have.
Yeah, he shared it in our Shellheads group. I need to add Justin to the Shellheads group, man.
Yeah, definitely. Because you can definitely
Sometimes I
start
question
linking a lot of that stuff.
Sometimes though I question his allegiance as a Shellhead. I mean, I don't even know if this guy has a Turtles book in his collection.
Oh, you don't have to have a book
I don't
to be a Shellhead.
I've got all the IDW hardcovers, but
not even one book.
Turtles book.
Why have you?
I don't want to start that.
Why have you never gotten into picking up Turtles, bro? You're like wasting your time on like some Spider-Man crap. Like, but you don't pick up Turtles at all.
Because I know what would happen, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, but there's less Turtle books than there are Spider-Man, and they're not as expensive.
I don't want to do that.
Collect your way, I guess, even if it's wrong.
Hey, Justin, that TMNT van, that's for the NECA
I just got
show Turtles, the animated series Turtles, right?
Yeah.
What the?
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah.
I just got the craziest spam text ever.
What happened?
I'm not going to show the text because it's bad, but this was just texted to me.
That's not your wife.
No. And it says, I'm so something right now. Do you think you could help me out?
Lost? Does she say lost?
No. Report spam. What? Who do these people think is actually going to respond to this?
Me?
All right. I should probably text her back and tell her that I can't talk right now.
Like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. Here's a friend that I think could help you. That's why she's texting you now.
Thank you for making me spill my beverage. Now my table is wet.
Oh, I could.
Like, really?
Justin, did you pre-order the Last Ronin figure from NECA?
No, I did not.
Okay, so is there two different ones? Like one that's armored and one that's not?
Yeah.
Why? Why did they?
You
could have just given me a bust or something.
I can tell you why there's two different versions.
Why is that?
Money.
Oh yeah. Oh, do you have any of the NECA Universal Monster?
No,
Turtles?
I had them all on pre-order, but then like that was the point where I was just like, all right, we got to slow down. We got to start collection. Like we got to like we need to sort of like step back and look at things.
Right. I want to pre-order that quarter scale Mikey, but
For the movie one?
Yeah. The 90s, the 90 movie, just because I don't have one, and I don't know how to justify that to my wife who gets the mail for our household. It just
You want what now?
She just meets it.
You want the quarter Mikey?
Yeah.
What?
Like your
quarter scale Mikey? Like your Raph?
Oh, okay. They're not that expensive.
No, they're not, but that's the same. You know what I mean? Like you get a big old box and she's like, what's in the box? How do I tell her that I spent $125 on a figure that's bigger than the other figures, and that's the reason why I wanted it, is because it's in a bigger scale.
That makes all the sense in the world, though.
To me, to us, but to her, it doesn't.
Have you ever bought her a new car?
Yes, we did.
Like, was it bigger than the one you bought before?
Yeah.
Okay. Some bitch still have 4 wheels. It was just bigger. There you go.
All right, I'll tell her that justification. Let's see how that goes.
So the other thing you could do is hope that you run into one at a convention. Because I bought a quarter scale like tuned Donatello at Lexington for $100.
What?
Like, I saw the price on it and I was just like, well, retail's 150 and Big Bad's 125. How are you doing another 25 lower than that?
And he did this all on his own with no peer pressure.
Wait, there was 100% peer pressure.
Yeah, Nick has just got no sense.
Nick looked at me and was like, Justin, you need to give these people your money and not give it to Big Bad Toy Store.
And I told Justin, you do whatever you feel comfortable with.
That Nick's exact words was that. That was Nick's exact words.
And not only that, but he said it in front of them.
Like, angry, like turns around and his back is to them, and he's like, Justin, they need your money more than Big Bad Toy Store does.
But he's saying it loud enough she can hear him.
Wow.
So he totally let her know he's gonna buy this,
right?
Whether he buys it from here or Big Bad Toy Store for more. But just know, if he doesn't buy it from you, he's a dick.
It's just let him know right away.
What Super 7 do you want me to open? I'll go grab one.
Ooh, Baxter.
I already have Baxter open.
Shredder.
I already have Shredder open. So
why don't you just pick one then? Because this game's not going well for us. Well, since it is like midnight and probably not many people are watching this and aren't going to watch it on the replay anyway, I'll give you guys a little insight to some news we have coming up soon. We are working on a new exclusive. We're not going to do them all the time. It just happened that the opportunity presented itself for us to do an exclusive for James Tynan's new #1 through Image Comics, The Closet. And it's going to be a virgin cover. As long as the art gets approved, which it should, it's going to be the same artist that did our Supermassive, Deegan Pecor. He showed us the art today, just like an extremely rough sketch is what he called it. Bro, it's silly. This shit is silly, bro. So it's going to be a 500 print run, virgin only. We're going to have options for blue label CGC. We're going to have options for yellow label CGC. We're going to have options for packages with our cover, the A cover, the 1 in 25, the 1 in 50, our cover, the A cover, the 1 in 25, our cover signed, our cover signed and sketched. There's going to be COAs for the signed raw copies this time. And you're talking about a virgin cover that's going to be, I think, $25. Like, how often you get a virgin exclusive 500 print run that isn't like $30 or $40 or isn't tied to a trade dress that's going to cost you $60? So, but we're excited about this one. I think this one's going to be, we're more excited about this one than we are for the Supermassive. The Supermassive was like our first one, so that was cool. But this one, it's a big name writer. It's Image Comics again. It's a #1 and it's a virgin. #1. So, this one we expect to probably sell out pretty quickly. So keep your notifications on so that when we make the announcement, it goes live on our website. Pre-orders are going to be on the website. And, when they're gone, they're gone. So, and we have to delegate out of that 500 copies, we're delegating a certain amount for being CGC. We're going to delegate a certain amount for signed. And, if something sells out, then we're going to take some out of here and move them over here. So, if you want to get your raw copies unsigned or whatever, like that'll be where we're going to pull from to add more to the CGCs or the signed or the remarked or the whatever. So, but yeah, we're excited about that. It's not official, so don't tell anybody. But we're hoping to be able to make that announcement within the next 2 weeks. So, yeah, this one's gonna be cool. This one's gonna be cool. The cover, Deegan, and see, Deegan's like, I know it's not like really good yet because it's just a really rough sketch, and I feel like I really didn't do too good on this one. I'm like, dude, I swear, like, if I had a quarter of the talent you have, and to sit around and think that I wasn't good, like, bro, this guy is like it's literally an absolute 100% crime to humanity and comic book collectors that he is not on a Marvel title doing covers all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
he if you go to his Instagram and see his
Okay.
original art on
Muckman.
Spider-Man and Venom and stuff like that, like it literally will blow your mind. It's incredible. It's better than half of what we're seeing on the regular on those titles anyway. And so we're glad to have him on our team.
That's awesome, man. Dude, that Joey looks huge.
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
Dude, one thing that I will say about these ultimate boxes, like the boxes, the
The slip cover?
consistency, the slip covers, everything, the consistency, all the way down to the brown box that it comes in as well for the outer part of the slip case and everything. Dude, they just knock it out of the park every single time. I even kept the brown boxes for my Michelangelo and
Oh yeah, just the boxes
Yeah.
that they come in, like the boxes that hold the boxes are cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I love the way
So-
they do the slip covers, and everything is very visually
It's uniform.
appealing and very uniform.
Yeah.
Yes, 'cause, uniformity, is that a word? That's something that's important for me for my displaying. I mean, I've talked about it with my graded books. Like when I first sent off books to be graded, we sent it to CGC, so that's what I kept doing, and that's awesome.
Oh, what's in his hand? Is
Another
it a
eyeball.
baseball?
It's an
Or is
eyeball.
it another eyeball?
You know who he reminds me of?
Yeah.
He reminds me of that dude from Real Monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holding up his eyes.
So I throw, like, if Marvel
What's up,
Legends,
man?
the NECA figures, I throw all that packaging away.
Uh-huh.
I keep all of this. Like, there's no way I throw away Super 7 stuff.
Yeah, the Super 7 stuff is so with the Super 7, aren't they also doing Thundercats?
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
I have some, but I'm in the process of, like, they're not making the cut. I'm looking to sell my Thundercats.
Okay.
But
I can see that's just another dark hole, you know what I mean? Another franchise that you're like, how much do I really need? What's the dad's name? Django? There you go, Lino. That's the first one that you need to get.
yeah, that's probably, like, the most important one. Like, if I
Yeah.
could keep any of them, I would keep Lino, because you could just build, like, a really cool, like, 80s cartoon display with, like, him and Optimus Prime, and, like, throw
Oh yeah.
in there and stuff, you know?
We still didn't take those pictures on those freaking Thundercats, bro. On the Battle Cats, I mean.
Yeah, but they're at, like, every convention.
I know, but me and Nick have been meaning to do it for like 2 years now. We still haven't.
Oh, shit. Oh, hey, I don't know
step
if
in
I
it.
can throw this off.
Do I like how Brandon was saying, just tell your wife it was a giveaway.
Right?
That's what I used to say, but she knows. Oh man. Is that part of the diorama?
Yeah, so I've fallen down this rabbit hole. This
No, the statues.
the Iron Studios X-Men statues. Yeah.
Uh-huh. They're nice. I've seen a lot of reviews on those dioramas, and so are you gonna get the full
I'm-
thing?
I'm only buying the individual pieces, so I will not buy like a Sentinel with like 16 people attached to it.
Okay.
But did they all like kind of? Do their bases all connect to the Sentinel?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if the bases were like interconnecting or something somehow.
That would be cool. Nobody's really done that where all the bases are interconnecting like that, where it like snaps into place or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like from what I understand, I don't think any of the studios have done that yet.
You know, Panda, I think there's a
Sideshow.
shop near me that has that Michelangelo. You could just PayPal me, and then I could ship it to you with my address on it. And I mean, there you go.
Okay, yeah. I'll have to do it after the con though, because I don't know how wild and crazy I'm going to get for this con.
Man, I was
Dude,
talking
and like
to
I said,
Steve earlier.
most of the money is going to be tied into the after party stuff that we're doing.
You got to save your $130 for that single JDF signature, man.
Are you for real?
Like one item for him signed is over $100.
F that. I'm not doing it. I'm going to meet the man, but I'm not going to get anything. I'm just going to get a picture or something.
Yeah, I think he charged like no shit. Like he charged like $60 for a picture. And then for $150, you can get like one item signed and a picture. That was like what it was last time I met him.
Hey,
what?
Dustin, how much did it cost for you to meet him?
It cost me like which time? The elevator or the next
elevator.
day when he was leaving?
Oh, you got a next day leaving story?
Yeah, man. I was sitting down there in the lobby waiting for Nick, and then he just walks out of the elevator and just like standing there and waiting for his ride to get there. And the Uber guy gets there and he's like, "Oh, hold on a second, man." He's like talking on the phone. He walks by me. He was like, "What's up, bro?" And I was like, "I don't know you, bro." I was like trying to play it off cool, but I was just like, I saw him again.
And he said something
in the elevator. I was like right next to him, and I was just totally playing it cool. He gets off the elevator and almost busts his shit, bro. I was like, oh, "No, don't die!" Like he caught his foot, he caught his $300 shoe right on the lip of the elevator and just toot. He caught himself and he was like, "Y'all watch that first step. It's tricky." And I was it's like, "Oh my god, dude." I would have totally
when he said that, did you just go, yeah.
I didn't say anything. I was just like, and as soon as the door closed, there was like 4 of the people in there, including the girl that like his handler. She like handles all his money. I was like, that was the coolest elevator ride ever. And like this old lady there, because there was some kind of old people convention going on. And this old lady was like, she was like, "Is he famous?" I was like, "I'll slap you." Yeah. Okay. I was like that guy right there is the reason my childhood was cool. Okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a bit of a fan. So
he's responsible for 80% of what I know about karate.
Right. But then like Deegan was at the show, and apparently when he was packing up to leave, he was getting on the service elevator. And apparently so was JDF. And apparently he was being freaking you know what on the elevator about them not having special elevators for the celebrities and stuff. And Deegan was like, "Dude, he totally ruined my childhood." And I'm like, "Really?" I was like, "He's always been cool when I've met him." And I've met him like 5 times now, and he's always been cool. But I've heard people have that opinion about him. I'm like, I don't know, man. But at the same time, like, you know, he was there all day long. He did a panel. He's shaking hands, talking to people. Like, dude's always moving. Like, I can forgive him, like, for, you know, having, you know, being in a funky attitude. I mean,
right.
But at the same time, you know, there's the other side of the coin where it's like, you know, you chose that route, and that's you know, you made that choice to do that. Like, you kind of always got to be on your best because you never know who's standing around. Like,
right.
So, but yeah, I mean, he's always been cool to us. So I don't know, but yeah, he's very expensive though. Very expensive to get that signature. So, I mean, honestly, sometimes it's way cheaper to just buy an already signed graded book from him. So, but at the same time, you don't get the experience of like shaking his hand, saying "What's up?" Hey, you know, thanks for making my childhood cool. You know, my 5-year-old thinks you're the coolest on the planet too.
Right.
Except my 5-year-old thinks that Austin St. John is the man. Like he likes Tommy, but Austin St. John is his favorite.
Dude, Austin
Yeah,
St.
like
John
Doug
as the
said,
Gold
everybody has a
Ranger was
bad day
the
or
best.
moment for sure.
This was the one that I was thinking about having JDF sign.
Oh, that'd be
No
cool,
longer
dude.
going
And
to
gold
get-
marker across the crotch.
Right. All the way from the belt down, just entirely the whole thing.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been a really cool
Yeah,
signature.
he writes Jason David Frank, and then he'll put Tommy in quotes and put White Ranger.
Dude, I just hope he draws a
Make
Wayne
sure
on
though,
there.
make sure you window bag. Like one thing I will say about JDF, you have to make a window bag for this dude and rein him in because you have to give because other like on my book, like when he started, and I've told this 1,000 times, like he wrote 2, and then he was like, and then he comes way over here and writes Dustin, and then signs his name and stuff. So I've got this random T.O. up here, and the rest of the signatures way down here on a book that had 500 prints from a it was a 500 print run that was only available in the local comic shop day blind box from Boom Studios, and I was mortified about it. I was like,
oh wait, that's the one that you
"No!"
got from Josh, right?
Yeah, the first day I ever bought comic books, yeah, I bought that box.
Yeah.
It was in there, and I was just like, "No, you messed up my book." But whatever, I don't care. Like it was cool. That was a great experience with him that day because he was super cool to my kid. He saw my kid had the White Ranger toy that's right there in the box. I put it back in the box because he took my kids and signed his name on it for free. And
Right.
he was super cool though. He's always been pretty cool when I've met him. But he is expensive and his lines are usually the longest ones there. So
Yeah.
any of us ever met Amy Jo Johnson? I have not. She's never been to a con anywhere near me.
I did see a weird YouTube video where she was doing some like music thing where she was playing the guitar.
Oh yeah, she does her own music.
Yeah, but she was playing it in the Pink Ranger outfit, without the helmet. And I was just
Oh,
like,
you know why?
what?
She lost a bet with JDF, and that was the consequence.
Oh,
She lost a bet with JDF, and that was the consequences.
Oh, I wonder what
That's
the
why.
bet was.
I don't remember, but that's what it was. Yeah, she put it on her YouTube, on her Instagram at one point. Wow, like he didn't have all that on a second ago.
Whoa.
Now,
How cool is the gun? The gun is what I'm. The bazooka, yeah.
I'm going to go put it on the scale and see how much it weighs, just this.
Should do it with the Joey and without Joey.
Leave it to Justin to be wearing tube socks with shorts and no shoes.
Do you not?
No.
Sock away.
And who wears blue shorts with a blue shirt? Like, come on, man.
Dude, you're at home. Nobody else is going to give a crap what you wear. Why wouldn't you?
I just like aggravating him.
I mean, this is
I
what
don't do it when we're together, though. Like, when we're together, I'm on my best behavior.
Wait, what bullshit?
He calls it like he sees it.
Oh, it's going to be fun next weekend.
Hey, I was promised tacos and beer, so.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure where the best taco spot around there is. Does anybody here have a Dragon Zord figure?
I just sold mine.
Did you? See, and I don't have a flute either. I would, if I was going to get a flute though, the Dragon Dagger, it would have to be the Saban one, not the Hasbro. The Lightning collection is not anywhere near to me as good as the. What is the other one called, Justin? What was that series?
That was it was done by Bandai, the Legacy.
Yeah. The Legacy, yeah, because that one's got like die cast on it and stuff. Like it's the real deal. The Lightning collection one's kind of crappy, man. It's just like all plastic and cheap paint.
Yeah, I sold all of my Zords before I went to Lexington.
Yeah. The Legacy dagger is definitely the best. My shop has the Legacy Saba, and they've had it for like 2 years, and I look at it every time I go in there, but they want like $200 for it. I'm like, like I'm not buying toys anymore. I can't do it.
Have you ever held the Legacy Dragon Dagger?
I've never. I bet it has some weight to it though.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
There's die cast in that as well.
Yeah, man, it would be cool. I still remember when I got the original first Saba sword when it came out in the 90s for my birthday, man. I beat the shit out of Nick with that thing. I mean, broke it to hell. I mean, I beat him to death with that thing. Good times, man. Good times.
That's what it was there for.
Pretty much. That's what I thought.
Justin, do you have the glow in the dark mutagen, man?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
What wave did he come out?
He was an Entertainment Earth exclusive, I think.
Oh,
He might be on Big Bad Toy Store now.
Yeah, I think he is.
Nice.
Which, when Toys R Us was going out of business, was about the time that like all of the Zeomorphers and the Gold Ranger, the Trident, whatever it is that he carries, the staff, all of that was hitting like clearance, and people were scooping shit up. I do not regret buying this line at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
See, I couldn't keep buying figures, man. I was buying them way too much, and I don't have anywhere to put them, and it was really getting in the way of my comic collecting hobby. And same thing with the Funkos. I had to give them up. There can only be one. I have to focus.
Well, I've cut back a lot and started focusing more on comics, and I've been enjoying my time a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I don't know. The figures were cool, and I got into it, and I went really hard, really quick for a minute, and then I was like, "Whoa, no, we gotta stop. We gotta stop."
I have that.
You went pretty hard, pretty quick.
Yeah, I bought all the turtle stuff immediately. I had every Power Ranger Lightning collection from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Zeo. I bought them all within like 3 weeks. I had everything had come out in the last year.
You were texting me like you would walk into a random Walgreens and be like, "Hey, just found this Pink Ranger. Do you have the Pink Ranger?" And I'd be like, "No." You'd be like, "Haha, F you."
There was only one. Yeah, I mean, I would still like to get back. Like, I've got the green one that Burke sent me. I kept that one, but I'd like to get back I'd like to get back Draken, the White Ranger, the Gold Ranger, Ranger Slayer. Like, I really liked those. I love that Gold Ranger they did. It was so good.
I just sold all of mine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna buy them. Like, if I just decided I had to, then those would be the ones I wanted. But if I was gonna do anything, it would be to buy the 3-0 Ranger Slayer, White Ranger, Green Ranger, Draken, and I would want to put them in a case, one of those IKEA cases. But I would want the helmets, like some full scale helmets, like a 1-to-1 helmet to put with them. Oh, dude, that would be tough. But there you go.
You
You're
can't
talking about
on those.
Yeah, you're talking like probably $800 per character for the helmet and the figure, minimum.
Man,
Because the figure helmets, like to get like a real one, like they're gonna run you like anywhere from $400 to $600 probably.
Damn.
Yeah, they're expensive, man. They're handcrafted, hand painted. I would, if I was gonna do it, I wouldn't go with like the plastic Hasbro ones.
The helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're cool, but if I was going to go as far as buying a helmet collection, like I'd have to get one of these big time cosplay creators to do the helmets, and they're all over Facebook and some of the Power Rangers groups, and you know that'd be the way I would have to go, and that's a rabbit hole I definitely can't go down. Like for the money it would cost me to do the Rangers I would want to do, like bro, I could buy some serious books. And that's where my struggle is right there, because I'm like, but I could buy some serious ass books.
Right.
And like those books are going to go up in value. Like if I needed to sell them, like I would be all right. But if I bought the Rangers and the helmets and I like hit rock bottom and needed to sell them, good freaking luck.
Right.
Like you might be able to like, you know, get what you paid on the figures, but those helmets, nah, bro, you're not gonna be able to move those. Because
you gotta find a collector that's willing to spend that $300-$400.
Right. You would have to take less than you paid for them, because no one in their right mind is going to pay you what you paid for them, instead of just having someone make them their own and they know it's good for the same amount.
Right.
So that's how I look at it. Like I don't know. I guess I'm not diehard enough, or I just don't have enough money. If I had, I just need more money. There's the key there. How do we get more money? That one I haven't figured out yet.
Once you do, man, tell me.
I hear you.
Oh man, I don't know if you guys are going to want to see this, but I'm going to show it to you anyway, because that's what I do.
think the key to being able to get anything in your wildest dreams is to be married to like a CPA. Sounds like we have someone that agrees. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Man.
You know I love my Jurassic Park.
Is that Lego?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm so excited
Lego
about the new
doing
one.
it right.
So excited about the new Jurassic Park. I don't have any of the morphers. I know Burke does. We get to see it every time he does a video.
Yep. He
I don't
loves
think-
that thing.
I don't think any of us have a morpher though.
I don't have a morpher. I've got a helmet, but it's one of those legacy plastic helmets, those BS helmets.
Is yours a legacy or a lightning collection? Yours is a lightning collection.
Well, lightning collection.
Yeah. The legacy ones are nice, man. That Green Ranger legacy one, that one's like a $400 helmet now. That one did go up in value because you can't find them anymore.
Yeah.
Like for the price of that one, you could damn near have somebody make you like a real resin casted helmet.
Right, and that's where these cosplayers come in, because they do that all the time.
Yep. What are those gaps you have on your wall up there, dude? Did you mismeasure or you got books out?
No, I got books out. I had a Wolverine 1, the Frank Miller run. I had a 9.2, and I sold that in a raffle, and I'm thinking about putting this one up. The 9.2, so that came off my wall next to.
Are you pushing to get something else, or?
No, I've got that con coming up, and so I'm hoping to get something signed by JDF, but $150 is kind of steep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm looking to offset some of that cost that's going to be coming out, because
okay.
I didn't know, but the the hotel that Burke had he had booked for us is actually the same hotel that is doing the drink and draw with a lot of the artists. And so that's in our hotel bar. So it's like, shoot, I don't even have to leave my hotel, but that's also going to cost me another $100 if I want to participate, to get something drawn by some random artist on like a bar napkin or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Drink and Draws before?
I have not. I've never been to a con. This is my first con.
What? No, you've been to cons before.
No, this is my first. I've been to convention. I've
He's
been to like
comic book get-togethers. He's never been to like a big con.
right. The ones that I went to was in like a high school gymnasium.
Oh, those are the best.
Yeah, it was really cool, and like everything wasn't outrageously priced. And they're like, "Yeah, just wait till you get to."
Psych yourself up for this big con and think you're gonna go in there and like get crazy deals on books and stuff. Like the big cons, the books are usually priced right at or about 15 to 20% over GPA. But
And that's
it's
what I've
still
been
an
told.
awesome experience. But as far as like, and Justin, correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as like going to buy books and getting good deals on them and buying in bulk, those small gymnasium cons is where it's at. Like that Atlanta Comic Convention that I did that video on recently, where I had a stack of books like this big that I went to with Sean Yahweh. Like, bro, like I will buy more books there than I will at any other convention.
Yeah, so that was really cool, but I've never been to like an actual like con.
And it's gonna blow your mind, like just seeing that many books in one place and like that many people, and like it's cool. It's cool for sure.
Are you going Friday and Saturday?
I'm gonna go all 3 days.
So here's my advice to you. You don't have a pass that'll get you in early, do you? Like you're not.
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay, then never mind. Ignore everything I was about to say.
Did Bert get press passes?
No, I got one.
Oh, right on.
But he also got one too.
Okay, right on.
But I went ahead and just applied for one and got approved. So I was like, all right, awesome.
They just let anybody in there.
I know, right? They don't even care.
That's what I said. I forget what con we were at, but there was another YouTuber, and they were like, "You got a press pass?" And we were like, "Yeah." He was like, "Well, they just let anybody get one," and he just walked away. And I don't even think I really knew the guy that much, but I was just like, I hope he was just being like sarcastic, like. It's like one of those dad jokes, you know. You see, you're out to eat and you see somebody you know, and you're like, "Well, they just let anybody in this place, don't they?"
Give the good old hearty dad laugh and everything too.
Okay,
Justin, what are you looking for this weekend, bro? Like, what are you even doing at Huntsville?
Like the following week, so the week after, is one of those VFW shows in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So like I'm trying not to buy like anything super big or huge. Like I'm mainly just coming down to hang out, right? And I want all of my money to go more towards that Pittsburgh show than anything.
Yeah, and you weren't gonna buy any books on that last day at Lexington last September either.
What did I end up buying that last day?
About 80 freaking comic books. I don't want to go. I want to take a nap. Well, fine, but I'm not taking my portfolio because I'm not buying anything. His Joker bought more books that day than he did at the entire convention. And we were there from Thursday until Sunday that day, that weekend.
Oh, wow.
Dude, I love preview night. Like that Thursday night from 6 to 10, like that was the best night.
I hated that we missed it this year.
There was no one there.
Yeah, I hated that we didn't get to go Thursday this year. You guys really screwed me over.
Oh yeah, I guess I did. I wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows what we could have gotten? We probably would have known about those other booths being there if we went Thursday. You guys could have saved you some money. Nick could have got the SM1, but no.
Absolutely, we would have done that. That's what would have happened.
You know what I'm noticing, Panda?
What's that?
You don't have any CBCS books on your wall.
I do. I've got one.
Where?
That one right there.
No, that's CGC.
No, yeah. Okay, so I changed that out to a CGC. Yeah. So I changed it out. I'm sending Dan. Well, now here's the thing: is that I was gonna do a video, and I just haven't had time, and I've just held on to it, and so I just feel so bad holding on to it.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna.
You made a promise and you haven't fulfilled it. But go ahead.
Well, he was just saying that, hey, content for your channel. I was like, hey,
Yeah.
thank you so much. But like the lives are where I'm at right now, just because I don't have time to edit videos and everything. So I'm going to be sending it back to him. But what I want to do is I want to send it to Nick, who I'm going to see this weekend, because he lives like 5 minutes away from CBCS. And the CBCS case that I have for that issue is an older CBCS case. So I want to get him into a new one. So this way it's a lot more protected.
Yeah.
And just the quality of those new CBCS cases,
Yeah.
top notch. Like I cannot wait to send something for their magazine size cases.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And what's his name? The main guy up there at CBCS, he hit us up after I did that video I did where I was just really just drilling CGC's magazine cases in the ground, and he emailed us, told us that they had one coming out, they were working on, and we were supposed to get one before they announced them to review and show off, but I don't know what happened. Yeah, I just was noticing like all your stuff was CGC, and it's just for uniform, right?
It's just for uniform, but now
Yeah.
it's getting to the point where the books that I've got on my wall are books that I want to keep.
Yeah.
So these are now my forever keeping, you know what I mean? Until something changes and I just want to offload it for like $50 or whatever. They're not covers that are expensive. It's just they're covers that mean a lot to me. Like I love my 266, but the story that I got the 266 is, where it's at. And so these all these books have are now associated with stories. You know what I mean? So that's why most of the books on my wall are A-OKs, because those are things that I never get rid of. But now it's getting to a point where I'm starting to collect things now, and I'm not selling as much because I'm collecting the things that I want to keep.
Yeah.
And so I want to preserve them in the best kind of case. And after that CGC unboxing I did with those 3 Last Ronins, I have never been more disappointed.
Oh yeah, I mean the magazine cases are trash, bro.
Yeah, super trash.
Yeah.
And it just took me out of my joy of getting those 2 9.9s, because I was more upset about the CGC case than I was, being excited about getting a 9.9, and not just 1 but 2.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was infuriating that it happened live too, because I was just like, I wish I would have done an edited video now, so this way I can leave a lot of the cursing out and everything, and you know what I mean? And a lot of the frustration, because like all I wanted to do was shut down the stream and just mess with my cases more, just because it was like, are you kidding me? Like, where's the quality control in this? Like, even the labels don't even line up inside the case. They fall back.
And that's not even quality control issues. That's design flaws, 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm the same way, dude. Like, I have one CBCS slab on my wall, and it is an eyesore because it is the only one that is not like the others. Dude, I don't like that I have 4 yellow labels up here because everything else is blue labeled. Like, I don't even like that. Like, if I was gonna like, I feel like in my head, I'm doing my rows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm doing rows of 14 because that's what fits on the wall. I need 14 yellow labels just so that the 4 I have match with something and have a whole row of yellow labels, because I don't even like them having, like, I don't like that there's 4 yellow labels up there with the blue labels. I have 2 old CGC labels, and then I have the New Mutants 98 and a CBCS 9.8, and it just drives me nuts because it doesn't look the same.
Yeah, dude, tell me about it. Like this right here, this Clayton Crane is driving me nuts. This yellow label that's up here.
Yeah.
Because there's not a matching yellow label on this side. I've got 2 yellow labels over here, and then 2 more. No, those are all of them right there. Yeah. And so that Clayton Crane one is just pissing me off that it's a yellow label and I don't have a matching yellow label on this side.
Yeah.
So everything, like, but that's just a personal thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not, but it's also to the point now where most of my search on eBay has been yellow labeled CGC cases of something that I like. You know what I mean? Just so I can offset it. I don't know.
Right.
It's
Right. Yeah. I
just
mean,
an eyesore to me.
I've got the 2 Amazing Spider-Man Craven's Last Hunt books and 9.6's triple sign yellow labels. I've got the Steranko Hulk Annual in a yellow label, and the new Batman book I picked up at Lexington that will be shown in the video some point in the next 6 years. That's a yellow label. And
Where did Nick go? Did he just leave?
yeah, he bailed.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we're all about to bail though, because it's 1 o'clock, almost 12:30.
Hey, you selling on Whatnot tomorrow?
No, I probably won't do a sale until after Huntsville.
Okay.
I had to take this weekend off. I've had so much going on. I haven't even had time to put a sale together, and me putting a sale together usually takes hours because I add every book with the description, the title, the issue number, the estimated condition, and I put a picture of the cover for each and every book. So it always takes a long time, but for me, I feel better about doing that because like and it's everybody has their own preferences, but like when I go on Whatnot and I click on somebody's sale, the first thing I do is go into their shop and see what they have listed, and if it just says comic book lot 1, comic book lot 2, like I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm not even hanging around to see what you have. Like I'm out.
I hate that.
And now with the picture thing, like I've turned into even bigger snob. Like, bro, if you ain't got pictures, I'm out. I don't even want to read what you have anymore. I just want to see pictures.
Right.
But I definitely will at least, look through it and see what you have if you at least have the stuff listed. So there you go.
Window bag made. There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
Got that right on the crotch line.
There you
Just
go,
need
man.
that somewhere on there. I wonder if he can draw like Saba's head where it needs to go. You know what I'm saying? Get that long sword. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There you go.
Hey, you have a good one too, Serge. Yeah, we're about to roll out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll probably definitely do a Whatnot sale. Probably definitely. Nothing is definitely nothing is a definite with Two Brothers Comics right now. We could just pack it up and be done any day. You just never know. This is the second Babylon of the year, bro. Like we busted ass last year, bro. We were
Wait,
pedal to the metal.
it really
all year.
is the second of the year?
I think this is like maybe the second or third one of the year. Yeah, this year has just not gone real good for us so far. So we've had so much going on. We've been extremely inconsistent, which is horrible for the algorithm and our channel and growth as a whole.
But your personal lives have gotten far exceedingly better. Nick is now living in a house that he owns.
Yeah.
Into a much bigger house.
Yeah.
He got a promotion not too long ago too, right?
Yeah, I think something.
Yeah. And then you've been at your job now for how long working? Like your personal lives have all taken, bigger strides.
Yeah, it's just, just getting busier. So we don't get as much opportunity to do what we want to do here. So, but
do you ever see this?
What is that?
It's Akuma from Street Fighter.
Oh, I see it now. Okay,
John Jiang did this.
I was never crazy on Street Fighter. I know I'm vaguely familiar with the Street Fighter stuff, but
then you might know cool. This guy.
Shredder.
It's another John Jiang. He's going to be at the convention. I'm going to get him to sign some stuff for me. So
okay,
I'm super excited about that. And I don't think I'm going to send it to CGC. I think I'm going to have them sign it, and then I'm going to send it to CBCS. Like I said, these are the books that I want in my collection, and I want a trusted, case that I can rely on because I've been reading more on CGC cases. They have a shelf life on them.
Yeah.
I had no idea that they had shelf lives on them. So in 10 years or so, I'm going to have to reholder all of these. Like,
Yeah, I don't know how much of that I believe is like they definitely have a shelf life, or they're just trying to guarantee themselves more money in the long run. I don't know.
yeah, it's true.
Like what could be so bad about them? You know, I mean, how many times have you seen books that have been in bags and boards for like 50 years, and like yeah, the damn whatever's on the back cover imprints itself on the board, but I mean the book holds up a lot of times. So I don't
Right.
know. But yeah, I mean, you know, absolutely. I mean, I have no problem with CBCS. I don't have an account with them, and because the stuff that I want to put on my wall has to be CGC to fit, like
Right.
that's who I use. I mean, it's just that's who we started using to start with, and you know, I'm not swapping over because everything that I have has that blue label with the white square. So having them
Right.
without the white square, Jesus, man, it bothers me. Oh my gosh, that PGX being up there, bro.
Oh, I bet.
I didn't even put the Walking Dead one up there until it got back from CGC. Like I had a Walking Dead number 1,
Oh, yeah, in the PGX.
and it didn't even get put on the wall. It's that serious over here. It is that serious.
Yeah.
If I had a Captain America number 1 from 1942, and it was in a CBCS lab, she ain't going on the wall. I couldn't do it.
Dude, so are you gonna go ahead and try to get 10 more yellow label slabs, or
Dude, I don't know.
because I know that's got to be irking you? Because
Yeah, it is. I mean, the other thing I thought about doing was just like putting them like either on the outskirts. Like I'm thinking about, because I want to eventually do like 4 rows of 14, so then I could just do like end caps with yellow labels,
right.
and that might not be too bad, but I don't know. I gotta do something though.
Yeah.
Something. I wonder if that Triple H has gone up any now that he's retired. Well, I guess he has to die before people care. But I just was
Right.
looking at that. I got a 9.8 Triple H cover up there, and then I got the Ric Flair. But like that Razor Ramon cover, I've got
right.
that one. It's not graded. It's in my need to be graded box. It's been there since I bought it 2 years ago. But
Right.
that book went bananas. I'm talking like over $100 for a raw copy on eBay. I
Dang.
paid like $15 for mine, and then
Right.
9.8s were going for like $700-800 on eBay. Like the day or two after he died, I was like, "That's why you
Dang.
like if like I." And that's another thing. Like I can't. Like it's hard for me to understand. Like you weren't a fan enough to buy it before he died. So why would you want to spend this inflated amount of money to get it now that he's dead? Like I understand like you have that nostalgia, those feelings coming up, but like if you were that big of a fan, like you would have had the book, you'd have thought. Like
You
it's
would have
been
had it
readily
already. Yeah.
available for like less than $20. Like but now you're cool with spending 100, like, and again, I'm not trying to like shit on anybody's collecting style. It's just something like I'm not it's not clicking with me like what it is that causes that. So I don't know.
Right.
But like that Ric Flair one, like that was like a super high on my list book for a long time. And I wanted a 9.8 copy, and I finally got one. And I guarantee you, when Flair croaks, bro, that book is going through the roof.
I mean, that is a gorgeous cover, though.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's yellow labels out there. And I almost bought one. They're like $1,200 most of the time, and they barely ever come up. And I saw one come up twice, and I almost bought it. But I mean, I just went ahead and got the blue label. I got a steal on it because the previous 2 sales on it were over 600, and I got mine for like 225. So I actually beat Tony Sanders to it one night, and we were both looking at it. And it was after the hunt, so it was like late as hell. And that was when Tony was giving out eBay gift cards to the winners.
Right.
Bro, I was stacking them up. And I was going to buy, there was a Stone Cold Steve Austin number 1 9.8 signature series on there. And I'd been saving those eBay cards so that I could like use them to like pay half of it. So I was like, once I get to this amount in the eBay cards, like I'm going to buy this book. I'll pay half with my money and half with eBay cards. And it took me like 4 or 5 months. I shit you not, dude. The day after I won the world title to get the last eBay card I got from him, and I went on eBay to buy it the next morning, and it had sold 2 days prior. That book was on my watch list. That book was on my watch list almost an entire year, and it sold like 2 days before. And we're talking like $20 kept me from buying this damn book. Like, what a dumbass!
Damn.
I mean, and it was literally like, we're talking like Stone Cold Steve Austin. How many times is he going to be in the same place, same time as CGC?
Right.
And it was a yellow label, #1 from the 90s. And it was only like $400. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't like, why did my dumbass not just buy the book? I don't know.
Oh, man.
But Mick Foley's going to be at C2E2, and CGC is going to be at C2E2. And I have a virgin Mick Foley #1 that I've been holding on to for years. Like, it was one of the first, like I bought it within the first month of me collecting. And I've been holding on to this until I get the opportunity to get it signed by him. So I think I'm going to send it to Comic Man Andy so he can get it signed and witnessed for me.
There you go. That's awesome.
Hey, what's up, Austin LeMay? What's going on, bro?
Austin.
But yeah, so I'm excited to get that one finally signed by him. I would love to meet him and have it done in person, but you know, it'll be cool to have and have his signature on it. To my knowledge, there's none out there with his, you know, that are like yellow label 9/8 or anything. This is a gimme 9/8. Like it's 100% like the most beautiful copy of a book I've seen. It's beautiful. So
yeah,
I'm pumped about that one.
You know, I saw Mick Foley on TikTok the other day. His, I think his son or somebody was filming him.
Mm-hmm.
He was reacting to Vince McMahon.
Oh yeah.
getting the stunner.
Did you see the one where he walks up behind that fan and puts him in a sleeper? So there's this random fan, like this kid, and he's got the 24/7 title on. And Mick Foley like has somebody start recording, and he was like walks up to him, and he walks up and just throws this kid in the freaking sleeper hole, dude, and just drags him to the ground and grabs the belt and was like celebrating. Like it was a whole thing. I was like, oh my God, like that would be the coolest shit ever for that to happen. That'd be so cool. But yeah, so we'll see. I was gonna get, there's one comic book that WWE put out that has Kane's face on the front, but it's a best of WrestleMania cover, I think. But there's a whole bunch of other people on there too, and I thought about getting that signed by him, but they came out with a new figure recently, and it's a part of their Ultimates line, and it's the 90s Kane figure, but he's got the cape. And I don't know how deep you are in, how much you know, but Kane actually had a cape at one house show, which, you know, they aren't filmed on TV and everything. And the original design for him was to have a cape. And so they actually put a figure out for it. So they had them at Target literally the day before we went to Lexington. And I bought my son the WrestleMania 14 Undertaker Ultimate instead. And they had just put them all out. They had a bunch of the Kanes, a bunch of the Undertakers. And so I may try to see if I can find that Kane figure and get him to sign it. So that'd be cool. I've got the Undertaker in disguise as Kane figure over here, but I'm not going to have him sign that because it's Taker.
Right.
Sorry, guys. I got to go. Dog's up.
Yeah, I'm about to roll too. So
yeah, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. Absolutely. So everybody, y'all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. We enjoyed it. Y'all hit the like button on the way out. See y'all.